devil can't with you. He gonna say, I'm done with that, man.
Mike Epps is about to reveal the one powerful formula that he says will make you so unbreakable, even the devil will have to quit on you.
Real grinders, real hustlers, they'll try every thing. Work in Madison Square Garden, he'll flip burgers. That didn't work. See, that's the real hustler right there. Somebody, oh, that didn't work, I'm going to try this. Oh, that didn't work, I'm going to try this. And keep a sense of humor while you failing, and keep on laughing, and watch them breaks come, and watch God just bless you. Bam! That's the formula. Keep a smile on your face. Keep trying. Every time you fall, get up, brush your leg off, and laugh. The devil can't with you. He gonna say, I'm done with that. I can't break him. He keep trying everything. That didn't work for him. He's trying this now. And he got a smile on his face. Who gonna stop him like that? Can't stop you. That's right.
Is having a sense of humor while you're failing the real secret to success?
Hello.
What up, pimp?
What's up? Oh, what up, Buster?
Boom.
Welcome to XRP
Chilling,
Boardroom, live community chat where we talk XRP, we talk crypto, we talk red pill, we talk whatever we want, and you can join too. Welcome aboard. What's up?
Chilling, brother.
Fire, bro. With a
that's
smile.
pretty good, man.
With a smile on his face.
That's what you got to do, man.
That's positive. I like that.
A lot of people here. I mean, I've tried all kinds of shit, bro. I never had confirmation like XRP though.
Never,
you know,
never, bro. I agree. Like that's crazy. Like I can relate to that, like big time. That's why I've always questioned it. Like, not question it in a negative way. Like I doubt it. It's more like, why me? Like why us? Like why such a small amount of people? Because like, oh, well, there's tons of people with XRP, Berserker. No, dude. Yeah, they might have some ZRPs. They don't get it. They don't get it, man. For instance, there's a guy that I know, you know, through in and around my work, and he's got ZRPs. He's got a decent bag too for like a little guy. But the concepts, the questions I've been getting from him, you know, are like rudimentary, and it's hard for me to answer them in such a
What do you mean rudimentary? Like
rudimentary,
elementary?
Meaning like what's up with the market cap thing? It's obviously okay. Hypothetical situation: guy has a cousin or brother that's but market cap, but this and that, like, and it's hard to explain it all. You know, what's the difference between a stable coin and what does XRP do? Let's say Ripple's got RLUSD. What does XRP do if Ripple's already got RLUSD? Does a stable coin go up in value? Like those basic questions that people flip out about. And it's hard to really like throw it all together. And I didn't really do a good job trying to describe this guy. And I wanted to answer that in the way that I know I can. It's just I didn't have enough time to talk. It was a quick little like thing. Okay, cool, gotta go, you know, that kind of thing. And I wish I could have had like a quick little zippity answer to be like,
he doesn't need to know that yet though.
But
if
that's the problem is that that's what's holding them down, these little guys that they might have ZRPs, but the confirmation isn't there. They don't know, you know, like we know, you know, and it's hard to like convey it.
Because like when people ask stuff like that and they're like relatively new, I'll be like, you don't have the clearance to even know that shit yet, bro. You just keep it in your XRP. You know what I'm saying? He don't need to know RLUSD, bro. You know, he just needs to know.
Right.
You don't need to know why it's gonna go up or
yeah. Well, it was like as I remember, it was like well, if Ripple's got RLUSD and it's a stable coin, what do they need XRP for? What do you need XRP for? That was one of the concepts. And then the other concept was market cap. There's no way XRP could go based on market cap. And I'm like, fuck. And that, okay, what I did to my defense, what I did do is I said, hey, the best thing I can do is tell you is look up flywheel effect XRP, like Google it, flywheel effect XRP or flywheel effect Ripple, whatever. And I said that to him. And I don't know if I did him justice because I'm not sure if he'll find what I think.
And he works with you?
Yeah, not with me every day. It's something. It's like a. It's,
honestly, to me,
doxing myself.
That's a good question, though.
I see him
because
like once a month, once every few weeks.
A lot of haters, say that. Well, why do they need? They could just do CBDCs, But I think the fact that the base of the system is going to be on coins with the supply cap. And that's how they're going to stay above no matter what they do, as they just keep, even if they just keep printing money like they are, all that money is going to be on the chain, and the coins that it's based on will always keep going up and staying ahead of just printing money. You see what I'm saying? Right now, when they print money, we're just driving everybody in more and more debt. Like they're printing money. You see what I'm saying? But once
inflation,
you print, once you print RLUSD or whatever, and it's going to be on the XRP blockchain. Now XRP goes up just because you printed money. You see what I'm saying? And that's going to keep them ahead of the game, because these assets will always go up no matter what you want to jam on there. You're going to create a higher price,
right,
and more value.
What maybe, bro? Like to your point a little bit. Maybe the population, like the public, the Joe Blow trying to understand XRP, doesn't understand that all value in the world is going to be on blockchain.
Everything.
They don't understand it. They just think it's going to be like some little novelty that the banks will use. They don't understand it's all value being transferred and transacted. And the best way, I told them it's a bridge currency, the basic spiel, the bridge currency. And this nation will have RLUSD, USDC, even Tether if they get approved with their secondary weird, crazy bullshit coin. And then you've got this other shit where you're literally dealing with other nations that have their own CBDC, the European stable coin, whatever, the euro, digital euro. And then what'll bridge all those is XRP. I could have done that, but I didn't really have, I was focused on other shit when I had this conversation. So I'm like, but trying to get Melby. What's up, Melby? Circus trying to get himself tokenized.
Yeah, I mean,
no.
Even if you told him, a lot of them can't grasp it, but even if you told them, they'd be like, oh, okay. They don't. I don't know, man. I wouldn't even worry about it.
It's like, I don't know, dude. It's just weird. It's just hard because it's like, dude, I'm done trying to fight that fight, trying to get people convinced. But somebody's like on the edge of like maybe getting the fever. It's more exciting because this person's got a bag and they know it's a big deal, but they doubt it. It's that like you've been in this game for a while, you got a bag, you've been holding it for a long time, but you're like doubting it a little bit. Like it's like levels of fever. It's weird, bro. When you run across another crypto dude and they're not as big as a crypto dude as you are. Like when I say big, I don't mean amounts. I mean conviction. Like they do not understand that this is what it is and what it's going to be. And you're like, fuck, like you feel bad because you want to give them your hope. You want to give them your knowledge of all the crazy bullish shit. But then when the moment comes when you're trying to give them that through conversation or whatever, you just go blank. You're just like, what do you do? Like, it's a bridge asset. Like, I'm a fucking retard. Like, how do you explain that? Because
it's like three aspects of why.
A bank cert, you just fucking need to believe. Like, how do you express that?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
There's like three major reasons. One is tokenization. Another is they're going to transact money in real time. And then the third would be like micropayments. All three of those things are going to it's just going to blow these utility coins up.
bro, and all the other
Those three aspects.
well, you said,
But most
tokenization.
people don't understand that.
Yeah.
They don't. Even if you said tokenization, they don't fucking know every car is going to be tokenized. Like,
But let's go deeper into tokenization. You've got multiple industries that are going to be on the blockchain.
yeah.
But
It's gonna be-
what's the blockchain, Zerker? All of them. There's enough money to make all these chains. Remember, you were talking about the Big 12, Big 8, Big 10. Even last week, I rewatched a little bit of you guys last week. You did a great job, by the way. That was beautiful. Yeah. Thanks for covering for me.
Thanks,
I wasn't feeling good, but that was fantastic. But the Big 12, you guys mentioned it, and like that, the Big 12 is going to carry the majority of the weight, because that's the plumbing, that's the foundation of all the shit. But like, bro, all the value, all token is like, it's crazy money, crazy. So why can't, H bar be $1,000? Why can't ZERPs be 5,000? It's not that much money when you think about it. If you're fucking carrying the weight of the world's assets, all of it, all the money, like, it's not that much money when it's 5,000 per coin. Like, and we're talking way more than that eventually over time. I just had a guy put 25 in XRP. He said to me on Monday he already lost money. Make it up. See, that's the thing, Paul. I'm glad you said that. When you pass this fever to somebody, in my opinion, you are innately and unawareingly responsible for their emotions. That's the downside. That's the side effect of you sharing this fever with somebody else. And we all hold that burden. I know Buster does way more than I do. I got a handful of people's bags. Buster's got 9 handfuls of people's bags. He's helped them with, figured it out. They either hold them or he holds them. Depends on how close they are to you, how much you trust them, how much they trust you. But when you start sharing this fever, you're responsible for that shit. Not whether or not they lose or win. It's their emotions when they come at you with it, because they will win in a big ass way if they hold. But I don't know, bro. I kind of think like when this pops off, people are going to want to try to get you to sell their shit because they don't even know how to use exchanges. They don't have exchanges. They don't have nothing set up. Some people have cold wallets set up.
I only got a couple. There's a couple left, man. I've been shooting.
You've been trimming the fat.
Shit. Yeah, dude.
Nice. Yeah.
But
I got like 30 people in XRP. Chris, Nunya Biz, go back. I got 30 people in XRP, and everyone's money is on my shoulders. Yeah. And that's why you were saying, right, Buster? Like you've been trimming and keeping a few,
Yeah, I've been I ordered a bunch of Ballet wallets and I just mailed them. Ballet's sort of cool because you could actually just mail them, and I got the address. I just opened a little window, got the address, mail them with nothing on it, and then they can learn how to hook up the wallet. But yeah, a lot of times with the newer people, because this person really thinks you buy something and it just goes green magically forever, right? So you gotta hurt their feelings a little. Not hurt their feelings, but like fuck with their ego a little bit. Like an OG would put more in if it's down today. That's what I would do.
See, that's where you're genius.
You could cry about it. Or you could cry about it like a little fucking baby. $25, bro. Are you serious? You
put pressure on their ego. You just put some more pressure. Come on.
Challenge them, man. Quit being a fucking sissy, bro. Because there's really, you're doing them a favor, whether they're ready or not. But just like you said, like when the messages are blasted out, it's just blasted out through the universe, right? I don't think it's necessary. Oh, this person gets the message. No, it's just fucking blasted out the frequency. You get the frequency, but people ready are going to receive the frequency, but also act on the message, not just, and then, we're here. But they didn't get the fucking message. So they're lucky you're even talking to them. Right.
Well, the guy in question did get some sort of reason to buy and hold. Obviously, they either made enough money to not even consider selling their bag, or I don't know, man. I don't know where the doubt comes from. Because, like, okay, if you held that bag, your said bag, and you're a doubter, but you've held for long as you have, which is like years, dude, this person. And I'm like,
Oh, so you didn't get him in XRP?
no, I didn't at all. I'm just trying to reassure
Okay.
this person that it's about to fucking blow. Like, retirement's now. Soon now. And he's like, conservatively, what's your, price end of year? Like, I was like, this fucking year, bro. I was like, Clarity's about to pass this year. And he's like, conservatively, I'm like $100. He's like, what the fuck? Because he's got all these other demons in his ear. His brother, his uncle, his cousin, whoever the fuck. And they cannot fathom. I'm like, dude, that is conservative as fuck, dude. This coin should be $200 right now. Right now.
But even if it's 20,
Yeah. Even if it's 20, that's okay.
take that.
Sure, fine. But it's one of those things where you think it's stopping at 20? I think once they open the gates, whatever kind of gate, switch, flip, whatever, it's not going to be a very long time between ramps that go up. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be that much. We go to 20, bro. We're not fucking around for 6 months at $20 to $25. And no, it's fucking, it's go time, bro. It's $20 for maybe a week, maybe. Then we're fucking zooming up. Like,
they're gonna give you time. They're gonna give you a little bit of time for people to
I don't see
cash out some, man.
I could say,
That's
okay,
why-
so, but remember I talked a few weeks ago, I said a few shows ago, I was like, this is what I'm thinking, where we ramp a little bit, we get a fucking but everybody starts FOMOing, then we have a crash, some sort of crazy ass catalyst, then we skyrocket. So that might happen too, but I don't know, dude. That's the thing. We get these fever and we're expected to know all this shit. But Berserker, you're on YouTube. You're an influencer. You're supposed to know. You got to do your audience correct. No, motherfucker. I'm Joe the plumber that needs friends. And I just started going on YouTube talking shit. That's it. I don't know. Sorry.
Hey, we've gave pretty sound advice, bro.
I think
a lot
we're
of
pretty
people
good.
don't even want to. A lot of people want to be politically correct, bro. It's like we've been telling them, stack your zerbs, man.
Yeah.
That's all you could do.
Bro, when it comes
With
down to it, dude,
other coins, other coins that we've mentioned
bro,
on
when it
top
comes-
of stacking zerbs. So I don't know what to tell them, man.
Bro, we went on a boating trip. We all got into an accident. And then right before we got on that boating trip, we took a bunch of Tylenol and got autism. That's what happened. Shout out. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Oh, I love you. See that? I love them. Look at that little pizza. Look at that. Blurry pizza.
Oh, nice.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
Yep. XRP board motherfucker.
Zebek's big announcement today was Fugazi. I didn't see it. I knew something was coming up. I forgot to look, man. But yeah, because I saw a couple videos yesterday about the big announcement, but I don't even know what it was.
Zebek had an announcement? Dude, I've been out of the loop, bro.
Supposedly, but Marvin Davis, what up, pimp?
For shit show. Marvin,
For shit
beautiful.
show.
Beautiful. What was it? What was that big shit today? The BlackRock, bro. BlackRock is mixing it up with RLUSD. That shit happened today, bro. You know what I mean?
It's about to get hyphy, man.
Yep. Let's fucking go. I love you, Buster. Thanks for doing this, man. This is beautiful.
Love you, bruh.
Mm-hmm. Are we dropping baby gates or what?
We're
are we
gonna
doing?
keep it moving, yeah. We're gonna keep it moving, man. We're almost across the finish line, bro. We're like it's past fourth quarter, man. We're in overtime, man. Any day.
I'm ready to start feeling better and stop worrying about trivial survival. That's
They
gotta
could do
stop.
one more little bullshit fake out just to get the last whiny bitches out of here. Down, give them one more opportunity to sell, and then they're gonna fucking raise this bitch up.
Cult member, bro. Shout out to you. Thanks for all the shorts for all the years and all the bullishness and being a homie, a real ass homie. The last person who should be, dude, the last person who should be thinking about price targets is someone who has no clue what they hold. That's what I'm saying. Exit strategy. Get your exit strategy in place. No, dude. There is no exit strategy. It's a forever bag. Yeah.
That's why it's so well. Yeah. It's so well done because you could give them the whole time, but when the green really comes in, bro, you're not gonna talk them out of fucking selling some shit, dude. Like, bro, they want like a car, you know. They want some shit,
bro. When this starts going, and let's say you hold some back, hypothetically, we all like us as the Fever members. We're the Fever gang. We got some people into it. When you start going, bro, those calls are coming, and it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be trying to talk them off a cliff. Hey, I don't recommend this, especially if we're ramping up, and it's $20, 25, 30. Like, we don't go massive ramps. It's going to be hard, dude. People are starving out here. All the while, Garlinghouse is getting fucking married with Coldplay. He's got motherfucking Coldplay to himself at his wedding. Like, that's nuts. Like, motherfuckers are starving. Let's go. Let's go. Sure, get married. You're rich. Okay, great. We know it. Okay, great. Get married. But let's fucking moon some shit, dude. Let's go. Z-Beck keeps on doing things.
Yeah, it does.
Don't get me wrong, bro. These are going to be the bitching years. These are going to be Zerk's bitching years. Remember Zerk used to fucking whine and bitch and complain all the time? Bro, of course, dude. I'm fucking starving. Like, let's go. Like, I'm trying to hold my bags as long as possible, as best I can. And I know all you motherfuckers are too. Not all, maybe a few of you got nest eggs and shit. Okay, great. You're smarter than me or whatever. You did it better. You did it better. You did life better. But, bro, most of us, we need this more than we need air, bro. Like, let's go. You know what I mean?
All the rocks. We dropped the link in the...
You drop it?
The link in... I almost said gate. Links in the chat. Get on here. Bradley B, man. Get on here, bro.
It is kind of like a gate. Man. It's like a gateway to this show.
Right here. StreamYard link.
Yep.
Zerker, I like the whining. I don't need you being all rainbows and sunshine. We got Fuma boys on deck.
Yeah, my man. What's up? What's up?
We got Crypto Navigator.
Let's go, dude.
It's a fucking DJ night. Time
talk about it, dude. What's up with BlackRock? What do you guys know about that BlackRock shit? What is that? Talk about that. What is that? BlackRock builder, whatever the fuck it's partnered with.
Same shit you've been saying for fucking 20 years now.
Bro, but here's
coming, motherfuckers. They're here.
Bro, but here's the thing, like BlackRock, like that's huge news. And it's like, dude, RLUSD and our price is tanking still.
Yeah.
They got
I was reading that news and then I looked over at CoinGecko and it's like 287, 286. It just kept going down in real time as I'm reading the BlackRock news directly from Ripple. It's not like I was reading a coin market fucking some weird random article. It was literally Ripple talking about their partnership with whatever in RLUSD. Like, what the? Let's go.
The hippies dumping.
What's up? What's up, boys? How you doing?
Shit, good, brother. How you doing?
Good.
The latest fuckery for the XRP community. Every time we get a good price action, we end up going down. Any kind of good news, it's going down. It's a sell-off event. It's a buy rumor, sell the news event. Unfortunately, what we've seen in millions of times since we've been here in this game.
Well, it's like
it sucks. It's a shakeout. You all know what it is. This is a shakeout.
It's like Buster says, man. I agree. But it's like Buster said, he's been saying for days, like it's the one because it's been suppressed for 8, 10, 9 years, whatever, for hella long. It's been suppressed. And so we see these micro expressions of suppression. Micro expressions of suppression, meaning what said article, BlackRock or whatever, going down in real time. Why are we going down? Like, what? It's the one, dude. All boats are gonna float. That's a monster. Zerps are a monster. Sorry, go ahead.
I think this is gonna rock.
My camera real quick. I'll jump right back in.
Hey, you sound like you're in a bathroom.
He
Your
probably
audio's
was.
fucked. Yeah.
It's gonna rock it off, man. Let him dump it. I'm gonna keep buying. You gonna keep buying. I mean, all they're doing is just. The truth is, they're just getting me an extra serving at this point.
Bro, an extra serving. Which one are they gonna scrub? Like gonna rub your temples or like massage your feet, perhaps?
Yeah, that too, bro. I didn't tell you about the dream that I dreamed. Do you want me to tell you about the dream I had?
Please.
I had a dream.
I called everybody but you, and you were the main guy in this dream, dude.
What?
Yeah, dude.
What
This
did I
is
do? Was I
freaky, bro.
offensive? I'm sorry.
So I dreamed.
Sorry ahead of time.
It was the crew, like how we normally go. And you were like, and we were caravanning, and we had cars. They weren't like brand new. They were just like how we always ride. And we rolled up to this little house. It was a little box house. It wasn't a big house, a little box house. And we got out of the car, and you came over, and you're like, "Hey guys, we can eat here. It's safe to eat here." And I remember I looked around, and I was like, "Well, ZRK said it's safe to eat here. It's safe to eat here." So we went in this little house. I'm not shitting you, bro. It was like everybody, the crew, like how we normally go. Like you name it, they were there. So we go in this house, and it's a small house. It's not big or anything. And there's like food out. So we were all eating and doing it, just having a good time like we normally do. We were just kind of chill, like, but it was a chill. When I was sleeping, it was a chill. Like there's nothing. We're not worried about anything. So we get done eating, and you're like, all right, we're gonna go to this party. And we rolled, and there was this huge ass house. I mean, it was huge. And I'm like, let's go. And I was getting ready to walk through the front door, and you're like, yo, Filma, we can't go through the front door anymore. I'm like, why not? Everybody's partying in there. And you were like, man, we don't have security. You literally told me, yo, we don't have security with us. We can't go through the front door. And I was like, damn. And I looked over at Marvin and OG, and OG just gave me that look like, and Buster and you started heading to the side gate. So it was like a gate, but it was like 8 feet tall. And we go to the gate, and you talk to somebody, and they open up the gate, and they let us in. When they let us all in, there was a courtyard. It was like full of these trees and fruit and everything. And I was like, I mean, he knows where we're going, shit. So we go through that, and we get to another fence, and they let us in. And when they let us in, it was kind of like, you know how you have those big overhangs around a pool area? I forgot what they're called. Not gazebos, but it's like a big overhang, like a wooded overhang.
Oh, an awning.
That's what it was, a huge awning. Yeah. And it was going around, and there was a pool in the center of it. And I remember you were like, all right, cool, we can go over here. And Optimistic Prime was handing out candy canes to everybody. So she's handing out these candy canes. They're like about that long. And she's handing them, and like, we were all happy as shit to get a candy cane. And I remember saying, do we have that much money now that we're happy to get damn candy canes? And OG was like, you know what it is. Right? Bro, I woke up, and I called OG first thing in the morning. I'm like, bro, let me tell you. And I called Marvin. I was like, yo, if ZRK was saying this, we can't go on a party no more. We can only eat in these places because they're going to try to poison us.
Maybe that's
my dream come true, bro.
That could be a download, man. I knew someone that dreams were like money, facts. Never listened to them, but never listened to their own dreams. But you'd hear them, you're like, dude, that's like a straight message, man.
Was that like paranoia though? That's like worrying about, because we're so rich that we got to worry about whether or not somebody's gonna fuck with us.
No, I just took it as you trying to keep me out of doing dumb shit like usual.
Oh shit! My bad. No, I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
Like, was just being an asshole. Go over here.
I'll still pick you guys up. You know me. I'll come by at 3:00 in the morning. Get the fucking truck. Shut up. You're drunk. Shut up. Get in the truck. Let's go. I gotta put your ass to sleep. You ain't getting a fucking shower. You're going straight to bed.
We got butlers driving us around. We got a private entrance. We got our entourage of bodyguards. Yeah, I see that, Bill. That's a legit thing that's happening right now. Many people in crypto. Maybe not some of us in this group right now, but there are probably some of us here in us right now that actually have that kind of stupid money. Even on this little bit of run up that we had, think about the guys like, bought in 2015, 2016, 2017. That just fractions of what it is now, I like the run up that you were talking about earlier. $20 is legit. I don't think that it will take long. I'm in agreement with you. Once we hit $20, that FOMO, in my opinion, is going to set in. Plus, the price suppression cannot be handled anymore. They can't hold back that floodgate, I think, at that point in time. Because they've been fucking around this place for so long. The private ledger, it's like $3,000. You know, I mean, how does it go from a ledger that's $3,000 a coin, which has the same amount of supply, which has the same amount of liquidity, to $3? It doesn't make any rhyme or reason to me.
It's crazy. It's crazy too. Like when you guys were talking about, there's people that have XRP right now that think it can't go up. Like, oh, good news drops and it goes down, right? That's why when people, you know, I think we could go into the hundreds on pure speculation when they truly release the fucking goods, right? And that's why they're gonna get more coins back, because it could go way higher than people think, you know. And every way you look at it, it's the one. You know, every way. Call me a cult member. I'm in a coven, whatever the fuck you want to say it. But it's XRP. I'll tell you that, right?
Yeah. Well, you got the Finkster out here talking, Larry Finkster. And like everyone's like, oh, it's crap. Then Larry Fink, yeah, we're gonna do these.
Bro, they own every food item in the grocery store. BlackRock. Like you're not
That's
fucking
crazy.
That's the devil himself.
Like
it runs the entire world. Like this shit ain't, we're fleas on the backs of these demons. Like that's what we are. This entire system, in my opinion, is demonic as you all get back. But at the end of the day, we can use it for good.
Yeah.
Real quick,
right people.
Let's get some homework in here. At Cryptotherapy 589, Fuma Boys, Marvin Davis, and Nina Blossom.
Thank you.
These two channels, and at Fuma Boys, he has 200. Let's get him up, man. Let's
hit subscribe.
Hit subscribe on those channels.
You know, I'm gonna give you a shout out, Berserk, man. Today has been a lever day. A lever day is when you're dealing with TikTok, Rumble, X, Twitch, YouTube, setting all this shit up, trying to figure out an API key to stream here. You're uploading. You're like, oh, I got to upload again. All right, let me upload again. Oh, I got to give this thumbnail. Oh, this doesn't do the sound right. Oh, damn, StreamYard. I got to get another version of StreamYard now because I can only go to 3 at a time. I got to pay $800. Guys out there, this StreamYard stuff is not cheap.
Nope.
And to do it right, it's hard.
Oh, it's a job.
It's a job, bro. You got to click the right video at the right time. You gotta anticipate you putting yourself on screen before the video ends, and then once the video ends and you guys come on screen, you got to blast the music like a second or two before the video ends. That way, the transitions matter.
Yeah, but we're doing it pretty smooth. Like I played that video at the beginning off of Facebook, just sharing screen, but I'm getting pretty good at making it look like it's part of the video without downloading it. But
bro, it takes practice, and you're getting the knack. You're hella good at it now, but you've been doing this for 2 years.
Yeah.
Like it takes a while to learn how to drive this bus with finesse. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you for
now. Thanks to my 3 screens in the battle station, it's way easier to add screens now.
Oh, I'm just screening everything. Well, I was gonna say 2 things before you gave me that compliment. Thank you, Fuma. But at the end of the day, you're doing it. You guys are doing it, and now you're seeing it, and it's like, damn, this shit's it's no joke, man. Trying to run shit. I was gonna say,
I got to get up and do a show. I'm tired.
Yeah. You got to make
then
yourself
organizing
good.
people, getting the people to show up is the hardest challenge.
Well, here's the problem.
Difficult as you want, but
once they show up, once they show up and they sound like they're underwater in a fucking porta potty like you right now, Navi. I gotta yell at you. I gotta yell at you. Go, oh, your mic is not working.
Yeah, it might not be.
Yeah, fix
Like
the
you're in a
mic.
porta potty.
You literally
You're
sound
on your
like
like camera mic or something, bro.
It's a
You're
camera
not
mic.
even.
So, room mic.
Shady something.
So
Yeah.
Nabby sounds fucked up, and also Marcus, you look like Rasputin. Like, don't you put a hex on me, bro?
Yeah.
What is going on here?
I'm
I'm kidding.
summoning you from the grave.
I gotta give you shit.
I'm gonna
Dude.
put my hat on.
Yeah. No. You're good. You're good.
Huh.
You're our crypto
I got
Jesus.
a different
You're
one.
crypto Jesus. That's who you are.
It looks like he dipped his hair. Did you get a dip?
You got a dip,
You're-
bro.
You
I just took a shower.
I'm kidding.
What's
You're crypto
going on
Jesus.
here?
You're not Rasputin. You're crypto Jesus. And then Bijan looks like he's
I'll take
stoned.
that.
Or
He
he's
went,
a
to, he went to
Borgia.
some club and he got roofied. Bijan's like stoned with his like there you go with his tropical shirt on.
He
You're
said
high
it was
as
8:30 in the morning.
I'm kidding. How are you doing, Bijan?
It's a little early. I'm doing.
Oh, so you're not stoned. You just woke up.
Dark Space says,
Yeah, I just
Bros,
saw
I-
that you guys were live like 5 seconds ago.
Man,
what up,
you're
pimp?
you're a pimp. dude.
Bijan. How's
How
it
about
going?
now?
A little better, yeah. Dark Space says, bros, I have a feeling we'll be side trading till 2030. Hope I'm wrong. Hey, who invited you in here, Dark Space? Stop that talk. What are you doing, bro? I
Remember
thought we were
earlier?
tight, man.
That's that doubt,
Let's see
dude.
how
That's
many
that
minutes.
doubt. You got homies that have been they're troopers. Like Dark Space, no joke. Dark Space is in the space. He's a degen. He's an old school OG. Been hodling for days. But that doubt, dude, that shit comes out of left field, and all of a sudden these fucking grown ass men that know crypto are doubting this shit. Like we're popping and mooning. Like I said, mooning shows ago. Mooning is relative. What's
When
mooning
pop-
to you? Yeah, what's mooning to you, Berserker? That's anywhere in the double digits, bro. My life changes in the double digits. Like forever changes in the double digits. There's people that shit changes in the single digits, the high single digits. We got homies that
That's
shit will
right.
change. You know what I'm saying? But that shit changes my life forever at double digits. So that's my moon. It's anywhere from here to $100. We go anything past that, dude. It's like gravy sauce with candy canes. We're gonna go in the front door, Fuma.
You go back a year. A $2,000 mortgage is 4,000 ZERPs. Right now, it's like 1,300 ZERPs, bro. That's already a victory.
Flavor
So-
is saying 750 end of the year now.
Who? Claver?
Yeah.
750. I think he was saying 2,000. Did he lower it?
I don't know if you adjusted.
Claver said
I thought it was
2,000.
100 and then 1,000 after 2026 was his
No, he said
prediction.
2,000.
Two?
He had
Yeah,
25.
that-
he had
XLM
25
this year.
a few weeks ago.
He said XLM 1,000 and then ZERPs for 2,000 end of year.
Yeah. A few weeks ago he said 2,500 by EOY.
There it is.
Hey,
I'll take the 800.
750, 100, $50, 20. I don't give a shit.
Bro.
Any of those numbers are good.
Let's Oh, dude.
We're going in the right direction,
Big
man.
numbers.
Like,
We
That's
need
correct.
a big enough action to start changing to where we can start doing action. I'm tired of wasting my time.
$25 is an
On
8X
survival.
on my bag. 8X? Shit.
Yep.
Give it to me.
But real talk.
Let's
Real talk.
fucking go. You
Real
know?
talk.
Real talk.
Run it,
Real
run it.
talk though. It's really about if it. Let's say it reaches 750 by December 31st. You know, not 2,500 or 2,000. It's about the reason that took it to that level by
Bro.
New Year's Eve. Was it use case? Was it regulation? Was it Congress? Was what kind of things put it there? Because now you got more momentum going into 2026 based on those reasons. Was it institutional getting in?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Bro,
it
we're
has to
all
be a
already
few things.
in.
It has
I
to
know.
be,
I know.
yeah, but they're not in publicly, right? So,
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Let's say they're
Technically, you're
already
right.
in. and then the fucking Clarity Act drops,
There you go.
and then they come in publicly and announcing, oh, you know, BlackRock and everyone's saying how crypto's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And then, you know, the speech right now, the speech of XRP is already crazy. Like the last 3 haircuts, 2 out of 3, the barbers are talking about XRP in the last 6 months. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey.
I've been up in here for years, man. And 2 out of 3 times I'm hearing XRP, like never heard this shit in 5 years. You know, it's yeah. So
social media. On that level, it's social media. On the next level, then you got ETFs, you know, which is going to be a little while. But whatever pumps it to a number that flavor, you know, like a 3-digit number, like 750 or something of that nature. That momentum, there's no. I mean, there's going to be some fallback, but there's no like big time turning back from that point.
I think ETFs push it up to $7.
That's fair.
So like late October.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I mean, nobody's selling anything anyway at 750. Forever bag.
Well, the newbies are the ones that bought $1,000 worth.
Oh yeah.
And they see $7, they're selling immediately, and then they're out forever for the rest of their life.
No, I mean, if it was $750, I mean, people would take profits, but they would still be forever bag, forever.
No,
bag,
he's
forever.
saying $7.
Oh, that's
Marcus is saying $7. He's like,
no, I'm talking about Claver. I'm talking about Claver.
Marcus was saying his prediction. Yeah.
Somebody said earlier, I think Melby said, "Does it need big?" I think XRP could fly. I mean, XRP, a lot of the runs, that 2018, it was trickle down for Bitcoin, but XRP and XDC and XLM, I've seen go against Bitcoin several times. But I think if Bitcoin flows in, it's going to be even more massive, but I don't think it has to.
No, not this time.
Not this time, man.
We need the Clarity Act to say that XRP is the real deal, and then it's just that'll be the day, you know.
I like the Trump Jr.'s tweet and following XRP. That's it's pretty exciting. I like seeing that kind of stuff. I like seeing confirmations. That's what I really like. I like seeing Japan actually come on with SBI and actually legitimately start using XRP, but I think they're going to do a little fuckery. Somebody's got some music playing in the background. If they only take 50% of their bank transactions and just do that, I do believe that's really going to push the price up to where you're talking about, Marcus, $7. I think ETFs is going to bring in a lot of trillions of dollars that we're really not expecting to come on chain this quickly. I think once a few do it, they're all going to just push toward it. They may not get their ETFs, but they are still moving money in the background. They're still accumulating these assets. Supply chains are going to start shutting down for these assets, for these institutions. They're going to have to go to the retail investor to start picking up the rest of this XRP if we do have a FOMO moment, because supply is real. Supply and demand is real. That's what pushes price up. Fuck market cap. Forget about market cap for a minute. If we actually have a supply run, they're going to come to us for it. If you don't have any of your crypto on the exchanges, you're not selling it. You're going to swap it for something else. You're not going to cash it out. And I don't think you should. I think you should switch it for a stable coin and wait for the pullback. If you need some cash, get it out. Yeah, sure. But have some on the exchanges. So when the supply shock does come and it's $1,000 on Coinbase overnight, you can sell some of that shit. That's what I've been saying for a while.
First, you got to get into your account. If it's on Coinbase, first you got to get into your account, man. You know that just
hey, you know, they're starting to, the fuckery is always there. The fuckery is always there because let's face it, what was that basketball player Durant there that just got his account established?
Yeah,
I just for you two that have your account. James Durant or whatever, that basketball player had his Coinbase account locked for years, and he just got his account restored.
Plus, they had a big information hack last week.
We got that for you. We appreciate you dribbling that ball. Now the rest of you guys out there, fuck off. Yeah. That's exactly how his attitude is.
Yeah.
Just because he has the damage that he could do at Coinbase on his Twitter and fuck Coinbase up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I heard the dude was even.
We don't have that.
I heard the dude was even like, and Buster, your ass is still under review.
Yeah, I've been under review, bro. Like, come on, man.
2 more years, Buster. We'll let you
call your boy James. Called Durant. Let's say, what's up?
I wouldn't leave fucking 10 ZRPs on fucking exchanges,
no.
man.
Hey, man.
So I disagree to that a little bit. I'll just be happy, you know, switch them out in a wallet into some, you know, RLUSD or USDC, whatever you want to do.
Wow.
And then I'll just wait, you know, for the exchange to open back up. But
So I'll go back against that. How if they have a supply shock on these exchanges and that price runs up to a certain amount, let's say $1,000, it's not going to do the same thing on your cold wallet. There's no supply shock there in the cold wallet. So
you
how does
show
that
me
work?
you land $1,000 XRP and cash out, right? That's all hypothetical. I think that's just a crock of shit. You ain't catching $1,000 real quick XRP. Coinbase ain't gonna work. No one's gonna catch it.
that.
I don't
I
know.
think you're dreaming, bro.
I don't know.
Like
I
but
think stranger
I'm
I'm
things
just
have
talking
happened.
about. I want whatever price it really is. You know, even if it's $100, whatever. I'll be fine. And then when it works a week later, even if you got out, they're gonna charge you so much fucking money for the people that cash out. The fees are gonna be crazy.
The other thing is they just had a big information hack where people paid off their employees to give up people's private info.
Yeah, it was a hack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that just a
happens all the
scare
time.
tactic, or did that actually happen?
That actually
It happened. It happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
YouTubers have shown it on there. Yeah.
Are we going to talk about how Chris Nunya Biz is disgruntled as fuck and needs
Yeah,
to
no.
talk to us? Talk to us,
Hey,
motherfucker. You just sitting there
hey.
picking your nails and shit. With
No,
your
I'm just on
hot
my
ass
lunch break,
headphones?
and
Let's go.
I'm just on my lunch break, so I thought I'd join.
Is he in the space shuttle?
Yeah,
We're glad you're here, bro. He's what do
no,
you?
I'm just in my car.
Are you down under or nearby? Down under?
Melbourne, Melbourne, Australia.
Is that
Well,
Chris
well,
had
well,
issues, or
chill,
is that
bro.
a different? Is that a different?
That's a different Chris.
Oh, not Chris. has
Different
issues.
Chris.
Nah, Chris.
This is Chris Nanya Biz. Because I none your business.
What do you think?
Look, I
Chris?
get nervous, but look, with XRP, like what I said before about how I got a lot of people in, is pretty much I look at, well, any of you guys, and when it comes to like Baggy and all that, Mick or whatever it be, Black Swan, it just makes you realize that everything that, like, I do construction right now, and I see all these, like, I'm sitting on a multi-million-dollar project, and I'm like, just imagine everything that you see here, like everything. Like, I live in Melbourne, so it's quite a big city. I look at everything and I'm like, everything can be tokenized. And then I don't know how it would work, but like, let's say all those are a different sort of token themselves. Everyone could generate some kind of yield off it via, I don't know, the government or council. We have council here. So I don't know. I see all these things and tell my friends about it. And like, I had nothing to do with blockchain or anything like before, 3 months before it started kicking off. And then, yeah, I just, like I said, I had that dream. And that's why when I was, funny story, I had this dream, right? And I based this all off a dream. Someone was telling me to buy XRP. And then I'm like sitting there, I'm like, I watched you guys, I watched Berserker say this as well. I was in my own head driving. And I was like, I don't even know what to do, even if this does like go to the moon or whatever price does go. And then Berserker played that short snippet of him saying like, you know, you can buy 30,000 jet skis and stuff. And man, that hit me so hard. I was like, whoa. I just at the time I was thinking like, what the fuck am I meant? Sorry if I'm not meant to swear. What am I meant to do? And then bang, he plays that. And I'm just like, oh man. Like there's some reason that most people hold this stuff. I don't know what it is, but I believe it's, yeah, like you say, download. Like we're meant to do something in this world.
You mean this one?
And I think all you guys are also chosen too. We're all here every week, like clockwork. We know what's coming more so than anybody else knows. Like people, there's certain people that can lightweight see the lawsuit stuff coming. They're like, oh yeah, it's gonna pop big. Well, the term pop, in my opinion, isn't even close to what's about to happen. We ain't looking back. We ain't going back to what Wild West market we're looking at now. We're never going back. And so when you got this fever and you know, like I firmly believe that we're all supposed to have a chunk of ZRPs and I think later, what do we do with those ZRPs? Hey, you know, what do we do with those ZRPs? Zerker, What do we do with the XRP once we're rich? Like, you'll get the download. If you got the download now, you'll get the download later. When we pop massive, you'll know. You know what I mean? Diamond hands shit. You could buy 30,000 jet skis with the amount of money that we're looking at coming out, and still have tons of money to do God's work. Like, you're going to be rich. You're going to be able to, afford it. You're going to have a great life. You're going to all this stuff, but you're also going to be tasked with helping and doing things. And, I think that, I personally think that. This is my opinion. So, Berserker, you're crazy. Fuck. Shut up. We're all crazy. Let's go. Let's run it.
Nice.
Hey,
Zerker
man.
got people. Someone in here is gonna be fucking returning their jet ski tomorrow. Someone is.
I'm gonna go find them and pawn them.
So, Chris, that I appreciate the compliment. It makes me feel good and everything. But at the end of the day, you know what the fever is. That's exactly.
Yeah, well,
bro, I didn't even know that he clipped that shit. Crazy One, shout out to Crazy Ones, bro. He clipped that, and I didn't even know he clipped it. And then he fucking shoots it on Twitter or whatever the fuck, or TikTok, and it gets all kinds of views. And the thing is, it reached some people, and it was just me, dude, talking about my fever, because I fucking know, and you know too. So talk about it, please.
Look. When I sit here and I look at everything, and every person that jumped in on XRP with me, like, I told them about my dream. I based this all off a dream. Everyone's like, "Have you ever heard of XRP before that dream?" I said, "No." Like, before that, I was doing malicious things. Like, I want to do rug pulls with a mate, and I couldn't bring myself to do it. Like, someone putting $100 in, hoping for something, and then me taking it. And I was like, no, that's pretty much a piece of shit thing to do. I don't want to do that. And then the person that I tried to do it with tried to make me sell all my XRP, and then got Jeets to get in contact with me trying to get my XRP. So I was like, nah, dude, you're done. Can't be bothered with that. And then the people that did get onto it, a lot of people laughed at me. A lot of people laughed at me and said I was idiotic and oh, it's never going past $1. I'm like, you don't understand. This stuff is the instrument. It's going to run the world. And I basically had everything that you guys said, because I based off what I bought off you guys. I liquidated everything and then just turned it back into XRP. I have that much conviction in just XRP that I don't hold anything else except a bit of Bitcoin, but that I got given with my... So, I got a lot from Zebek and all that, but with Melbourne and stuff, we have the Australian Tax Office, which is really grim. As soon as you start doing any crypto trades, they want you to reveal everything. And especially when you hold it on a cold wallet, they want to see what's inside that as well. So there's hardly any ways of getting around it. You just got to hold on to it. So even if I wanted to sell it, there's no point of me selling it unless I'm going to sell half of it to the taxation office.
Whoa. Hold on. Let's stop right there. Let me ask a question.
They want
to know about your cold wallet.
Yeah, they want to know where it is, because Uphold, you can buy from Uphold, which right now, NAB, I say this a lot of things. This is what I tell people as well. Our bank system is starting to close down, and it has been from 2016. You see, I bank with Commonwealth Bank, and each there was all these ATMs and banks, and now they're all starting to close down gradually over time. And there's not many banks you can actually take cash out of or do deposits. The big ones that are still left are still there, but in my area, there was about 7 within a range. Now there's 2 or 1. And that's happening with all banks. And when you go to buy crypto, they're not letting you allowed to do it. I've got my father into it, and I got him onto cold wallets and hot wallets and all that stuff. And yeah, they decline it. They've declined me. I couldn't put more than 1,000 AUD, which is about 700 USD, in at a time. And even then, I would still get flagged as not allowed to do this. So it's
MoonPay now. You should be able to use MoonPay and go direct.
Yeah, I do have MoonPay. There's some things you can't do with our bank. You have to have this code, and then the code goes through your internet banking, and then you can process through there. But if they reject it through there and you don't have that code, you can't buy. For me to buy, I've had over 40 transactions from my father's bank, and they won't let him. So, and then also
you need to get a passport to another country. And
Oh well, I mean, Australia's getting so bad. Like, it's not. I've already said to my mate who lives up in Cairns, which is the far point of Australia, past Queensland, the Gold Coast, and we're all just thinking, I'm like, it's just unsustainable. Like our houses here. Our houses, like, even for a terrible area, like I'm working in an estate, we're just building it. Like, we're building all the lakes. I can show you around. Hold on. So, it might be a bit windy, but I'm building with this.
Chris, bring your phone sideways. Bring your phone sideways.
all right, so
There we go.
I know what you guys need. I know how to fix it. So I live in Florida in America, and there's one thing we pride ourselves over here in Florida on is our trailer parks. Y'all need some trailer parks.
Yeah, man, we do have. We sort of have. We do have them, but they're super dodgy. Like they're dirty. Like they're really dirty. There's some good ones, but most of the people who have decent equipment to do all that stuff, because Australia is massive, and there's a large popular part of Australia that is just nothingness. So they just have all the gear, so they don't need to be around people.
No, Puma, they don't need trailer park. They need their guns back.
Yeah. Well, we don't have guns. Man,
I gave them up. That's what happened.
every time I say Papa shoot, it's crazy. I love it.
Yeah, Australia was like one of the last countries in our recent history that actually gave up their guns. And
Yeah, it's John Howard, I think, that did it.
Very prosperous country, freedom, good moral compass to falling apart politically.
You know that country was started by prisoners, right? Like a penal colony.
Australia.
Yeah, man. What are you talking about?
We're all based off criminals. But like, not not most of them. Like, we're very diverse in a lot. Like, yeah, there's still English, like, from the settling part, but my family's from Netherlands and like a lot of Italy. Like, I'm the only white dude within my group of friends, like relative.
Wow.
Everyone's from a different background. No one's a real true Australian, as they say. It is what it is. But at the moment, it's getting harder and harder to live here. Like, I make good money. I make really good money for what I do. But some people here can't afford rent to feed their things. And like, I see a lot of, like, I live in if you ever looked up St. Kilda Beach around there, I see and this is where I'm like, it's getting shaky already, is I see businesses leased. I'll see a business go in there. I mean, a property leased, a commercial property leased, something will go in there. It will last about 4 months and then it'll be back on the lease. And you'll see half of like the places that are being leased are about to go under as well, because there's no traffic. Like, it just makes no sense to what's happening. Like, cost of living here is crazy. It's unsustainable for us, even though we have some of the best resources in the world. Makes no sense.
You guys messed with those Egyptian
Southern California is way up too.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
I just feel like there's a massive crash on the horizon, and like, I've prepared a lot of my friends to like buy gold, silver, platinum, and XRP as well, and the other coins you say, because like, it's gonna get rough. I think that's my personal opinion, though.
I think it's the opinion of many here.
They're gonna
We all
kill
know
the
that.
middle class.
Yeah, you can already see it here happening. Like, it's bad. It's really bad.
That's why
We can't do anything about it.
Are you getting ready for like the time of Mad Max and the Thunderdome? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that, because we're really rich in resources and stuff. Like, we have some of the biggest coal deposits and natural gas in Australia. It's like, what are we doing as a country to not, use that for our people? I don't know. I don't know what the politics are. I'm not a politician, but
They tied up with China, are doing a lot of stuff with China as well.
yeah, they're taking out. They're buying the coastal land so they can just bring their boats and planes and just fill up. And I think it's because they hold our debt. Like, they get our interest that we can't pay back. We have like $9 billion in debt, or something along that. And like by the end of this year, it's going to be in the trillions. And we don't have, like, America has, muscle. Australians are just Australians. We have natural resources and it's getting stolen. It makes no sense. I don't know. That's my opinion, but yeah.
All you guys have to do is declare yourself the 51st state or 52nd.
I mean, yeah, because we don't have a declaration. We have nothing. We have nothing.
Then you tell us you have oil. You're gonna hear this eagle screech. Don't worry.
Freedom. Freedom.
Liberation. As soon as that oil comes, that eagle head's gonna do just like this.
You gotta hear that. What is that? That A2 Warthog or whatever it is? That thing sounds insane. Yeah, that thing is insane.
XR Papa 777.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee. Thank you, Papa.
You gonna calm this young man's spirits, Papa, with a round or two?
Yeah, please do.
You don't have the energy, do you, Papa?
Let's see.
Oh,
Let's get some gas real quick. Okay, go ahead, Papa.
I figured everybody was getting bored with it, so I put it away.
Nah, you're inspiring young men from Australia.
Yeah, everyone here does.
Well, Papa's the only one that shoots in the air.
No, I mean, just in general, mostly the people who jump on here are quite intelligent. To hear it is just refreshing. Like, I don't know, we have tall poppy syndrome here as well, where if you try and be better, people bring you down. I don't know.
Tall poppy syndrome? That's interesting.
You got the right name though, because I could imagine like, oh, that Chris dude is delusional, man. He's putting all his money in this crypto shit.
I mean, I've already been told that.
Yeah, I know you have.
I had a party at my house like I think last week, and me stupidly, I had my computer open with my ledger open, and everyone saw my balance in there. And then people who, I know, but I've hidden everything else. I know, it's silly. I know I'm meant to shut my mouth.
Triple P. PQ.
Did you have your seed phrase written down?
Hey, Chris. Shut up, Chris.
Yeah.
Watch the screen.
Yeah, I know. I need to.
Watch your fucking screen. Here you go, buddy. This one's for you.
Isn't that a beautiful sunset?
Oh, shit.
Beautiful.
He must be in Florida.
For you, Chris.
Bing, bang, 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 bang.
That was great.
There you go.
That was great. Thank you, Papa.
That's a glimpse into your future, Chris, as you move to Montana with big.
Oh, I'm looking to move, man. Unless Australia gets better.
Yep.
But yeah, sorry. As I was saying, with the ledger, everyone saw it, and then the people who doubted me, saying that I was silly and saying XRP was garbage, are now telling me that I should be selling and I should be taking profits. I'm like, just sitting there while they bombard me with all this stuff about nothingness that I don't care about, telling me how to deal with my money. I'm like, I mean, I'm not trying to badmouth anyone, but I just sat there nodding like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you're right. But I'm not going to listen to them because I believe it's going to whatever number that you say 100,000, 30 million, whatever. I genuinely believe that because I just look around the world at how much money there actually is. Like everything can be tokenized. Everything. Like everything. And you can own a piece of it. And that there's only like XRPL is an ecosystem within itself. Like it makes sense. I don't know. It makes sense.
Do you think there is? How much cash dollars do you think there are?
I reckon there's quads, easily quads. Like I look at Melbourne City and I drive over the West Gate. It's a big bridge that divides the west side to the city. And when you come over that bridge, because it's quite tall, I count all the buildings and I'm like, that's about 100 million right there. That's about 500 million right there. Like all these things, and there's just spaces. I know one person who owns one of those buildings, and it's just a 5-story or 6-story, $43 million just in that one building. Like that's crazy, and that's one city. And then you look around America, you look around Dubai, any of it just makes sense.
But it's not even.
There's more than trillions.
I just looked up how much cash is in the world. They estimate it's 8 trillion of just
cash.
But yeah, that's what it's
US
all. It's all the value of everything that's gonna get hyphy, man.
So the total value of everything is like in the 4 quadrillion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I believe that. Easy.
I had that conversation the other night, and I believe that TV and movies, they psyop the little guy into thinking that they're like whatever you're seeing on the TV screen through the movie or whatever is a lot of money. Like you see a movie about a rich family. Like for instance, I saw the other night, I watched that one Knives Out. You guys ever seen that? It's a movie called Knives Out. It's about a rich family fighting over the inheritance and shit. And the inheritance ended up being a publishing company, $60 million, and a fucking like house, like a shitty house out in a mansion. But it wasn't like a massive mansion. It was just an old rickety, like 2-3 story house. And so I'm sitting there going, why are they fighting so fucking hard? Like, dude, $1 million, bro, is not a lot of money. But it is a lot of money.
Not these days.
These days it's not. It'll get you a house. It's a lot of money. It'll change your life forever.
We won't even get you a house here for good, like a good house here.
I know.
It's crazy.
But what I'm saying is we can burn through that quickly. But I think there's a psyop in TV and movies to make us think there's not that much money in the world. So what you guys are talking about, trillions in cash and like quadrillions is the tippy top max. Bro, there's like, I remember reading shit when I was red pilling mad back in the Q days, and like where like the average Saudi prince is a quadrillionaire. Like, so in other words, I think there's a shit ton more money than you can even imagine. But we're not told about it. We're told about the Forbes 500, the top 500 richest guys, and they're worth $2.5 billion. I'm like, that's not shit. These guys literally run every damn transaction on Amazon for everybody in the world. You mean to tell me they only have 2.5 trillion or billion? A B with a B? Like, no, it's way more than we can imagine. It's just us little guys are in this box. We're kept in this mental box.
Or if you think about it, like how much a stealth bomber costs, right? What is like $5 billion? And there's a ton of them, right? Well, who made the profit off of
13.
that? Now, you can't tell me that CEO and all the rest of the board, they ain't taking no heavy numbers over we only $1 billion. That was my salary. I got some more. Come on, bro. You sold a plane for $5 billion.
It's just, there's so much. Like Chris talked about, there's so much, man. Everything is worth so much money. The what do they call that? The reconstruction value. The cost it would take to rebuild something, like rebuild a house or something. Like, it's like, you think about that. If everything were to be reconstructed or made brand new, it's unfathomable. The money, it's nuts. The derivatives.
They did it with Europe twice. We did it with Europe twice.
Mm-hmm.
The whole shebang got built twice.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah.
I want to see the debt paid off with this new fund that Jim Ricker's talking about that we actually have since like 1933.
Sovereign wealth. Well, I think crypto will just do that, Navi. It'll just be like,
they still have to move that money. How are they going to move that amount of liquidity to really pay off the debt? Where's those coffers coming from? Where's actually those trillions of dollars in? Is it in the bonds? Is it in gold? Is it in silver? Is it in a basket of things? I mean, bonds back then weren't really, I mean, they were using them, but not like they are today. So there had to be physical things on hand. It had to be gold, because right around that time they did you had to give your gold to the United States government or face, going to jail. So I think a lot of that gold was hidden, not put in Fort Knox, put elsewhere, probably in those mountains that they started digging or didn't dig. Really, they were already dug and they renovated them. And then silver, and then we didn't have lithium, we didn't have rare earths, we didn't have any of that. So it had to be gold, silver, platinum, palladium, and then maybe some bonds. Because, I mean, in 1933, what's really paper? It was physical things on hand, in my opinion. So they're going to have to pull that money out of somewhere. But I do believe you're right on the tokenization. I just do believe they'll tokenize that, prove that That fund is actually there. And I think that's what we're seeing, this transition. That's why I think Trump literally said we're going to write a crypto check. Because Jim Ricker worked for the United States government. He worked for 5 presidents advising them on finance for the United States and how to, keep this machine going, this I say it's just like bullshit counterfeit fiat currency system that should have went bust when the Bretton Woods happened. And they kicked the can down the road for long enough. And now I think we're starting to see a lot of information starting to come out with things like this. The Saudis will go back to that. They have more wealth than anybody knows about in the world. They have more family offices over there, which is really all the money that doesn't disclose in the world. We're talking trillions. You're right, Berserker. Some of those families each have trillions of dollars, and there's a multitude of them that are not reporting that kind of asset. Wait till they tokenize those assets. Wait till one of them brings $1 trillion worth of their family office money into tokenization. Okay, that's just one Saudi family with $1 trillion. On what? What are they going to run it on? What are they most bullish on?
I think it's more than trillions. I think it's quadrillions in Saudi Arabia, bro.
Sure.
It's way more. Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, there's gold deposits. If you want to really go the value of everything, there's gold deposits and lithium deposits all over the world that we're finding now with LiDAR. I mean, the amount of global money is just going to exponentially grow up. We're going to go way past $4 quadrillion if we start actually putting a value on the real world assets, the hard assets that we have in the ground all over the world.
Yeah.
Wait to that
Golden age.
We're not even talking about that. We're talking about what is actually physically known right now. Like somebody said 3 quadrillion. I think it's like 3.8. I just said 4 because I know it's beyond 3 trillion or quadrillion dollars because of the unknown money that people aren't talking about. These dark pools, things like that. Anyway.
I think the whole reporting system across the globe, you figure it's like the New World Order, all the governments are all in conjecture with each other. What about Antarctica and the Antarctic Treaty? Why do we fight against nations? But we all have this one agreement in Antarctica to keep all the little people out of there. Like, it's that kind of concept. I really think, if you think broad enough, I think the entire reporting system across the world, every company, every books, all the books are cooked, every single one of them. Or there's dark pools or whatever. They did it with even war castles back in the day. One of the first like red pill stuffs. There's like a war castle. Remember, the guy, the Sergeant Harden or whatever, Sergeant Horton on the whiteboard talking about the Five Eyes Trust, Lucifer's piggy bank, all that. The CIA did that with drug money, all washed, all laundered, all like. Bro, you think they haven't done that across the board? They own all the corporations. You think they have to fairly report? No, they're all cooked from the gate. Everything's cooked from the gate.
Almost every corporation has 2 sets of books. One you see and one they don't let you
see. There we go.
Hey guys, I gotta go. I gotta get back to work, but it was great chatting with you. Thank you for having me on as well.
Keep your head up, Chris. We got end of year, bro. End of year, something's gonna happen.
Yeah, I reckon it is.
You're not gonna wear that neon shirt no more.
I'm ready to leave, dude. I'm ready to give up work. I saw all my mates as well.
Hang on a little bit.
My back is cooked,
bro.
It's only a matter of time.
Hang on a little bit more.
I'm over landscaping and I'm over carpentry. Just over it.
A little bit more. We're almost there.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, guys. Catch you later.
You too, brother. Ooh-wee, Papa. That was beautiful. 2 books. 2 sets of books. But we got a beautiful share screen right here. What is this? What's that? What's that going on?
It's been a while. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, son of a gun. Motherfucker, Fort Ranger. So you might be big and shit, but you ain't no fucking Ranger. Fort Ranger. I know this truck. I ain't no stranger. I know that truck. That's a Ford fucking Ranger. Fucking Ranger. Motherfucker, son of a gun.
Let's go, Diesel.
That's beautiful.
All right, let's get out of our system, man.
Love it.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go for the trifecta. We got one more.
Fuck crypto.
There we
Okay,
go.
no, we're done. That would be next. Someone's gonna say that in the comments, bro.
Shout out to
How many-
Baggy for all the years of music. This is still XRP. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah, how many people said, fuck that, I'm out?
What do you mean?
I'm sure. As
your
long as we've
context?
been here, I mean, how much fuckery has gone around? I guarantee you, most of us listening to my voice right now said, I'm fucking about ready to get out of this. This is too stressful. Too much bullshit going on. I'm ready to get out of this. Now, we're still here, but we all had those thoughts. We all had those people in our ears telling us we're fucking crazy, like we were talking about earlier. Most of the family members that we have right here on this panel, like all of our family members, at least one or two of them motherfuckers told us we're crazy. Get out. You're gonna lose all your money.
100%.
You know, we had to have faith beyond measure. We had to build faith where a lot of us never had true faith. You know, so
What's the cartoon bear been telling us all this time? Persevere. Persevere, perseverance, persevere for years. Bears are real, bro.
Have you seen the old coins with bears on them?
Here, I'm about to pull that up. I just fucking was thinking about that.
Hell yeah.
Das ist sehr
I
gut.
shared
Okay,
that.
Miles, tell me about your day.
I saw some interesting stuff today. Have you seen the stuff about the Russian high-ups calling out the U.S. for planning a crypto reset?
Yep.
That was bomb.
Yep.
They're like, hey, you shouldn't do that. That's not fair.
So I was gonna say that earlier. I just let it go. But yeah, I don't think he's wrong because I said it 4 years ago. That's the thing.
I've been telling some guys I know, and it's like they're like, yeah. So I sent them that. I'm like, okay, well, the Russian high ups are talking about this. So if it's a conspiracy theory, they're pumping it up, or they're playing along or something.
Well, it makes sense to do it. I hate to say that, but
we created crypto right here in America. I mean, it's not a non-known fact. It's a very well-known fact. A lot of people just don't dig and get the information. MIT, CIA, and David Schwartz and a bunch of other cryptographers created cryptographic methods way before the internet.
Wasn't it the same IP address in Arizona, like Bitcoin and ZERPs, like some shit like that? Remember that? Like it? What?
That was
like
that one guy who died.
That was a minute ago. Share screen. What do we got here? Max that shit. What is that? Is that NFA? What is this?
This is NFA about the taller.
Well, how crazy is this? Do you know where the term dollar even came from? It comes from the German word Taler, a large silver coin first minted in Bohemia in the 1500s. However, when global trade began to grow and made its way into the American colonies, English speakers began accepting this Taler, but gradually began pronouncing it as dollar, and the name stuck. Okay, want to see one of these Talers? I mean, what did you even expect at this point? It's a bear, a big cartoon bear. And they minted this bear on Talers for hundreds of years. I mean, look at these bears, you guys. And some of these bears are standing on top of a castle. But what does it say on the back? Soli Deo Gloria, which means glory to God alone in Latin. What's the abbreviation of Soli Deo Gloria? SDG.
Sustainable development. Well, that's kind of deep statey, but there you go. We're fleas on the back of this monstrous beast.
Yeah, and when they did the Phoenix Rising on the back in, what was it, the 80s or whatever, get ready for the one world currency. You look in that actual picture of the Phoenix, and it was showing Stellar and XRP and that Phoenix Rising. Did you see that? He was breaking
Almost
that
like
down
a plan.
Yeah, it's crazy how many coincidences there are. Well, there's no coincidences, but how well this has been that, what is it, Galilean dialectic? I can't remember. Somebody knows the word that I'm trying to use. Programming. It's insane.
Predictive.
Nothing shocks me anymore, really. I mean,
They were chosen long ago.
Navi. So what's the deal with the bank accounts in the Philippines? You got any perspective on that?
I don't have a bank account here. My suggestion is just if you're coming to Southeast Asia, anywhere, make sure you have like 3 credit cards, debit cards. Have, don't come here with 1 bank account. I would suggest that you have a credit union back home if you're in the States. Credit unions are going to be probably one of the last banks to collapse, first and foremost. They're already working. Most of the credit unions in the United States are already ISO compliant. They're already working with the system already, especially the one that I'm with, Navy Federal. So Navy Federal has been ISO compliant for a while now, because I did the research. And there's a few other ones. I don't want to go and name banks, but I would definitely have a credit union. We know Bank of America's in bed, so I don't really like Bank of America, but I would probably have a Bank of America account, a Chase Manhattan, which I fucking hate Chase, excuse my language, but there's Chase Manhattan everywhere over here. Now, once you get here, you can set up a bank account if you got like someone else to do it for you and convert money. But me personally, I just use my Coinbase. I'll put money in my Coinbase and I'll cash it out. That card works everywhere in Southeast Asia. I know plenty of expats here in crypto that have Coinbase cards. They work everywhere. Vietnam, Korea, North Korea, South Korea, China, works everywhere. Anywhere Visa, MasterCard. And it has that little, shit, I don't think I have it. Look on the back of the card. I do have it. Let me show you. Let's see if it'll come up on camera. Has that little bird on it? That little holographic bird. That bird right there.
It's the Twitter.
It works everywhere.
And they're making them give up their biometric data to open their accounts back up, right?
Yep.
People don't want to, put money on exchanges and stuff, and I get that. Me personally, I'm in a different situation. I'm cashing out my crypto every week. I've been living off crypto since December. So I personally like enjoying my life, and I worked hard on my life, and I just got divorced. Finally got approved a while ago. So I am living my life. So I will be putting money on exchanges and selling crypto as it goes up. I know it's going to be $10,000, $100,000 a coin, but I got to live my life too, because I could die tomorrow like that and not spend any of that money. So for me, I'm on a different wavelength than some people, and I get it. Wait for those higher numbers. If you have your day-to-day income inflows coming in, don't sell your XRP. Why sell your XRP if you have plenty of money to pay all your bills and, life is normal for you? Yep. See the stellar right there. Look for the next XRP on there too.
It's all the world's currencies too, not just dollars. It's all, if you zoom in.
Yep. It's crazy how long ago this was actually put in our face. Insane.
What is the actual coin with the one line through it? I think that's Cosmos.
Cosmos.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. So technically, that's Cosmos.
I don't know.
I've done some gematria, and I've gotten Stronghold to pop up for Phoenix coin.
It could be Stronghold. It could be Stronghold.
Yay!
Yeah.
I think it's Stellar and XRP related in there. Someone was given a breakdown of all those words on there and all the images that are inside of the Phoenix Rising there, and the dollars that are burning there. I'm wondering if that has any significance to the timeline that Baba dropped. Can't really see what is it. The euro that's burning first? Is it Japan? I think was the first one to drop, then the euro, then the dollar, and then whatever the other currencies after that are. I think in Baba's timeline for
the machine, the little churning machine, all the coins coming out.
Not the coins.
Oh, you mean in the
timeline?
The rabbit hole. The rabbit hole. Oh,
No.
timeline. Oh yeah.
Baba's timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, David Wilkerson had a prophecy on it back in the 70s of Japan going down, and then Germany going down, and then the United States. It would be Europe.
Yeah.
Controlled. Yeah. Controlled.
Ooh,
I like Jake Claver's number for Stellar though. If it's going to be half the price of XRP, I think it should. I mean, it has half the supply. They burn half their supply. You know, if we're really going into a liquidity crisis, and Stellar and XRP are the only two that actually have any type of future supply that's locked, future value, in my opinion. That's why I do believe those two are the chosen coins to run everything.
Well,
you know,
XLM will be pegged to silver.
Yeah, possibly.
Reevaluate it. Yeah.
I hope he's right too. That's what I've been angling on. That's all I've been buying is XLM to cash it into XRP.
Well, right now XLM is 7.82 to 1 XRP. So I highly doubt it'll be 2 to 1. I'd say 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, 3 to 5.
To 1.
It's always been 5 generally to 1.
It's always been 5. So why would they?
So it needs to catch up a lot. Yeah.
Last November.
I mean, if it goes 2 to 1, I'll officially be out of XLM, bro. I'll put all that shit in XRP and take 2 to 1. Right? That's why it's not going to be. That's why it's not going to be 2 to 1.
Well, that's not true. If it really does its functionality, it runs all of retail. Why couldn't it be 2 to 1? I mean, we're talking daily transactions, retail.
Because you could get I mean, I could have bought it for 9 to 1 almost any time in the last 2 months. So do you really think that they're going to allow you to buy this shit at 9 to 1 and then just give you 2 to 1? Like, I think that's just fucking bonkers, bro. And if they do, I'm taking it.
Yeah, exactly.
Straight up.
Buster, look at last November. It went to 2.5 to 1.
It did for real quick.
Real quick.
But it did.
Real quick.
It did for real quick until XRP came back and made the move over $3.
Yeah.
Right. But I took some then too. Like
I
play that back and
mine.
forth.
I ain't gonna lie, I sold a lot of crypto. I'm down. I don't know who was on there here earlier was saying I just pretty much got down to XRP. I sold almost everything else. Now I do have a little never sell bag of each one of these coins that I've had because you just never know. But yeah, I'm pretty much down to XRP because I know, in my opinion, that will be the most profitable at anything, and at least it'll be the most desired coin to hold and make yield off of probably in the future as well. It will provide the most fractionalized lending, I believe, in the future. So I'm not just looking at the actual token price. I'm looking at the actual utility, what I can actually do with it. Yeah, you might make some money on the coin as it goes up, but if you can't actually get a bank to fractionalize, loan it out, you're only making that little small percentage off of the, 5 or 8% that they're going to give you one time versus 5 or 6, or they're going to do the same shit. They're going to loan that $100 XRP out 99 times like they have been doing in the past. It's the same thing. We're front running the institutions and the banks. We're buying the rails that they're going to run on. So if there's enough of us or enough in a family office, why could we not do that as well? That's why guys like Jake Claver and all these other these little startups, I will say, are trying to do the exact same thing because they know the future. They know they're going to be able to do that. That's why they want you to give them your XRP or your XLM, because they know that's what they're going to be able to do. And they're going to pay you a small peanuts little interest so they can loan it out a bunch of times. That's what I believe is coming. It's pretty simple. They're not going to change the system that they've created. They're just going to make it more efficient for them to make money. And I hate when people say, "Oh, the banks are never going to give up the power and blah 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 blah." Why? They're not giving up the power. They're just using a new system to their advantage. Do you really think they're going to give up all that profit? You're delusional if you think they're going to give up all that profit. That profit isn't going anywhere. They've been planning this out for 30 years, how to keep that profit and make it more efficient. So I'm excited about where we're going to make
my
money.
XRP with my ledger or my Zaman wallet and taking my profits that way. I'll be in the world of DeFi.
Ooh-wee. Bro, speaking of DeFi, they got that Andios shit going on right now.
Yes, sir.
Baggy was talking about it and everything.
Yes,
that's crazy, bro. It's like 10%. But it's MXRP. You got to like trade it or
was that the
change it, right?
Axelar stuff?
Yeah.
Or no?
I'm gonna wait another month and I'm gonna throw a little. I'm not gonna throw a big bag. I'm gonna throw about 50 XRP on it and see how I do.
Bro.
Yeah.
I'm not going nuts.
Jackstrap mishap. Would XRP be able to merge with, was that NVIDIA? You don't have to. H-bar is already all up in NVIDIA's guts.
Yeah.
So get some H-bar, you'll be up in them guts too. There you go.
Big
macaroni sounds. Macaroni sounds.
They did a big purchase with OpenAI. So now NVIDIA's got a lion's share of OpenAI. AI and crypto, we're seeing it. We got the bots trading, doing all the trades. But I don't think there's many manual trades anymore. I believe it's mainly bots run by AI. Wait do we have supercomputers doing everything? This stable price theory, I don't know how long it's going to take, but I don't know. I think we're still a little ways away from that, man. Honestly, the stable $1,000 XRP or $10,000 XRP, we're going to have volatility. It just doesn't, when you actually think about it, volatility makes the money, right? If you're going to have a stable, completely stable crypto environment, how are you going to make a lot of money? I still can't get my head wrapped around that. Someone give me the debate on that. How's that? The price of crypto is stable. It's not volatile. How do you make money with that? How does that make sense?
Well, it's definitely hard to do loans if it's not stable.
Well, you reevaluate it at a higher rate, right? Some global, we'll call it the IMF. Who cares, right? The IMF, the left comes in and we're going to reevaluate this, and this is what we believe it is worth based on this function. There you go.
But the bigger the prices get, the more stable it's going to be. But I don't even think that's an issue, bro. I think that's like the old way, comparing it to what's about to happen. So those are the old reasons why. But that's also the reasons why they kept people out, right? I mean, a new person would be like, isn't it volatile? It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, come on, man. But you talk about even a $50 XRP, bro, and then there's ROUSD. You could do the loan and
a stable coin.
The value of it, if you had to. I don't think. Unstable. And once they start doing loans with XRP, that just shows you if they're doing loans on it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be stable as fuck.
Yeah,
it might go up
right now.
Yeah, but they could just use a stable coin. You're talking about stable value. I do believe that's why they created a stable coin in the first place. So they still can have volatility in the market. The stable coin stays the same value. It may go up a little bit.
Okay, but what if it?
There's only two stable coins.
What if it went up 20%? And then you took the loan in like stable coin versus XRP, right? Because then you lose the exposure, right? Do you think they're going to want exposure or no exposure? That's the question. They know it's going to go up. You know what I'm saying? They know damn well this shit's going up for the next 50 years. And that's where they're going to make the killing, you know? We'll see.
Dave,
I think all this is
589,
sort of
bro,
figured out, though, man.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Loan protocol is going to be huge.
Bro, I think
Yeah,
Dave
man.
Dave 589, bro, that's a wrench comment, bro. No, XRP is not for retail.
Day
Retail-
589, you came on the right day. You got Berserker being all nice
Bro,
today.
that's a
Look
wrench
at-
comment. XRP is not for retail. Retail just got lucky getting in here before the banks and
There ain't
governments
no
get
luck.
fully in.
There ain't no luck. They needed to make it look like something that wasn't totally planned. They needed us for window dressing, is all it was.
What do they call that? Plausible deniability.
Yeah,
the
they
little guy
needed
got-
some little
the
guys.
guys
to be like,
got
hey,
rich.
look.
See,
reason I
rich to,
said-
rich to us is multi-millions, possibly billions. That's rich to us, but to them, that's nothing. That's dumb.
Reminds me of the line from the fucking, what was the first music thing? That movie?
Napster.
With when Timberlake saw a million ain't cool, but $1 billion? He's like, that's cool. Trying to get him to think bigger, bro. Like,
It was like Buster said, they knew they could throw the crumbs out to us because most everybody ain't going to appreciate it, and they'll just get them back. It's not
that's right, man. They're gonna be trading in all kinds of shit for. I mean, that's why 30 million. I think that's in the future, like decades or a decade. But there's gonna be very few people around for that.
You think we're going to see that much hyperinflation?
I don't think it has anything to do with hyperinflation. It's a whole new everything. I think inflation.
Where
is
in
gone,
America? We're going
bro.
to
I
see
think
stagflation.
inflation is
everywhere.
Gone. Inflation is gone. It's a whole new monetary system. Inflation is gone. They're going to buy the debt and wipe out inflation.
How are they going to
Period.
widen the wealth gap and keep the underclass if they don't keep playing that game of stealing
Universal
the
high
value?
basic income, high
There you
high
go.
UBI.
It's probably going to be that, especially if this sovereign wealth fund is actually released and they actually do pay the debt off. Because
Be a shit ton of
AI
money.
in the next
Everybody-
couple years is going to
So
take over.
everyone's going to be on Section 8. Or something.
So what if,
Oh,
what
yeah,
if
but
they
hella
invested
good
that into
Section 8.
XRP?
Who's going to do the work though? Like
There ain't
if-
no work. All the work's gone, bro.
Robots.
Robots.
Yeah.
Look at all the robots.
Who's going to fix the
trades.
robot?
The trades will be paid heavily.
That'll be the
highly.
40% of the jobs that are left over. The people
Why do
that
they want to pay off the
deals that
debt? They
robots
like
can't
the
do.
dollar weak. Why do they want to
You
pay
can
off the debt? What's their advantage?
If the reset's going to happen, and the reset is a reevaluation of all currencies around the world based on GDP
Everything.
and what they have. It's been planned. That's how you're going to usher in universal basic income. How are you going to usher in a one world system if you don't crash everything, you don't reevaluate, and you have people working and making money and actually having money to spend? No, you get people suppressed. You take away their ability to save money. You take away their way of getting generational wealth. They've been doing this for hundreds of years. It's just nothing out of the normal. Every 100 years, there's a reset. 70 to 100 years, there's a fiat currency reset. We're just way overdue for one right now. Do we believe because of delays in technology? We've had the technology, we just didn't have it out there. Like, it's pretty fucking hard to send satellites up in space. You know, it's not easy. In order to have a one world system throughout the world, you have to have everybody on a phone, at least a phone or an internet, to be able to get everybody on board. And that's happening right now. You're able to do that now. Anybody
They're
on
gonna
the
do
planet.
just what
They're
they did
gonna
in the
do it
Philippines. They're going to
instantly.
shut down the money until you give over your face and your fingerprints, and then
Yep.
they'll hand you some money in a phone. It ain't
Yeah,
that hard.
that's eventual. That's the end game right there. But they're going to do it immediately. Everybody's going to find a phone or get a free phone for their
You're gonna
UBI.
get a free one. Correct.
Yep.
Just give you an
Obama was
example.
handing them out. Obama handed them out all over the place.
Correct. Here in the Philippines, a year ago, only I do believe it was 7% of the entire population was using Gcash. Now it's over 33%. One year later. That's how quickly that this country, they're not as industrialized as us. They don't have as much technology throughout all the Philippines. A lot of them are in provinces. They don't even have phones, some of these people. So for a country like this that has been on cash their whole existence, no central bank, for them to adopt the technology this quickly shows you in other impoverished nations that they want to be a part of the system. They actually want to be able to do things, get loans for the first time, you know, do things that they weren't able to do with just cash. But, you know, the worst part of it is governments are now going to be able to start collecting taxes, forcing people to pay taxes where they didn't have that, you know, they didn't have that force on them before. If you're on cash, you can hide it. You could, you know, circumnavigate the system, but that is slowly coming to an end. And that's where I say, going back full circle to universal basic income, if people aren't able to advance in their technology and be able to embrace technology, they're going to be left behind. Look at all the old people. They don't want to embrace technology. They'll wait to the last damn minute to be able to learn how to use something on their phone and be desperate to get one of their family members to show them that this is what's happening, you know? And the people that are smart enough
Come on,
to
Nova.
actually
I
adopt
started 6 months
technology.
ago, Nova. Come on, man. 6 months ago, I've been in it.
Yeah, the ones that are smart enough to adopt the technology are the ones going to be survived. But that's why I do believe, unfortunately, we are going to have a universal basic income throughout the world. Just makes perfect sense. What jobs are not AI going to take over? And if we get into a situation where you're ending up paying more taxes, more of your income's going out, it's just harder and harder and harder to survive until one day you lose your job and then try to replace your job after that. You know, if you got a good job now.
Real quick, Alan, real quick, I'm going to say this.
It's happening already.
I'd like to disagree with you about the biometric stuff. But unfortunately, as I go to Universal and Disney every now and then, I see every moron and their mom putting their fingerprint down and taking a picture. So even though it's not the law, you don't have to do it. When you guys go to amusement parks, you can give them your driver's license and say, I'm not showing you, and they'll let you in. But I think a lot of people will be like, to get their picture taken. So
You pretty much got to get it taken to get into crypto now.
Yep.
Not me.
Well, maybe not everybody, but most.
You don't think you do got to turn your driver's license in KYC.
Yeah.
Paul took my face.
Go to Costco. You walk into Costco, you hand them your card, and your picture comes up on the screen.
Yeah, you're right.
They got our faces. China was mastering that stuff years ago, and China's, you know, like dirt. China's like duct tape and bubble gum, and they have face cameras everywhere.
Well, remember I was talking about the newbies coming in and us getting the newbies in, and they got it good though. Here's the thing: they don't know about exchanges. They don't know about selling on exchanges, but they got bags that we gave to them, and we made them buy because they gave us cash or whatever the fuck. We bought the ZRPs. We put it into a cold wallet for them. They may not be able to like exit ramp. They may not be able to get off, but they could always sell them ZRPs like some food stamps at half price.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. That's funny. How are satellites in space? What was that again? Go back.
They aren't.
How are satellites in space if we didn't go to space? Space is fake, bro. Space don't exist. The firmament. Read the firmament.
How about
They're
in
in
the
inner
firmament?
space.
How's that? For those flat earthers that, you know, think that there's no roundness to the earth. I won't agree or disagree with you. I'll just say there are satellites up there. It's how do you think we're communicating with each other? You think
How do
there's
you know
actually
they're
low band?
They could be underneath the firmament. That don't mean
There you
they're
go.
outside of it.
Interspace. The interspace.
There you go. Whatever.
Like
they're
a
up
snow
there
globe.
above. They're up
Like
there
a snow
above your
globe,
head.
bro.
How's that? We'll say
Check
that.
out the sea
There's plenty
cables.
of them. I've seen them.
You shake a snow globe, bro. All the white snowflakes flying around. That's the satellites.
There you go.
Ooh-wee.
Is that J Roy? What's up, J Roy?
Yo, but for real, I got a website where you can just buy Visa cards without KYC.
Oh, and get Monero.
No, bro. You can use ETH, XRP, BNB, BTC, all of them. Sol, Tether.
You know, this whole KYC thing. Those that aren't KYCing or having KYC, good on you. But if you really think the government, wherever you're at, doesn't know what the hell you're doing, you're fucking sadly mistaken. They know what you're doing. They have many ways of finding out what you're doing and who you are, because there's no person here that is not KYC, that is not on a Facebook or an Instagram or a Twitter or a Twitch or whatever, somewhere, some way, you have, what is that word? You've doxed yourself somewhere, somehow.
Your phone is looking at your face at all times. Your Apple phone will now tell you when your face is too close. Your phone's like, you're too close to your face. Back your phone up.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's why I never worried about that shit. I mean, if the government wants your money, they're going to come get it. There's no way around it. You think you can hide. You think you can be, circumnavigating the system. You're not.
Did John Wayne say over my dead body or out of my dead hands? What did he say?
Over my dead body.
Out of my cold dead hands.
that was Charlton Heston.
Was that?
He was the leader of NRA. And he
said, shaking my rifle at you.
My hero.
That's funny.
Sure.
But bros, like, we're chilling now. We're just waiting on Moon. Let's go.
Yo, so what do you, Berserk? I know I haven't been on here in a couple of shows, but before the last show I was on was before the FOMAC meeting. So how do you feel about that moonshot after they lowered interest rates?
Oh yeah, you were talking about baking it in, yeah.
Bro, the shit was priced in hard. I knew the shit was priced in because everyone had
That's
been
some
buying.
nothing burger bullshit, bro. That's
has been all year.
Yeah, but there needed to be that in the market for there to be an upside. They're trying to wash some people out, right? They're trying to make people think that don't know that was a market top, that the market is already topped. They want you to believe that, right? But they've laid out a roadmap of interest rate cuts for the rest of the year. I'm talking October, November, December, right? We're looking at 4%, 4-point-something% interest rates. And that will be priced in. It's so far ahead of the game compared to 4 years ago, right? You cannot trade the way you used to trade back then because traders are trading against your TA now. TA, you can look at it and say, oh, well, this looks good. It's a cup and handle. It's a bull flag, whatever. Traders are trading against that now and manipulating charts, right? And they're going to do the same thing with these interest rate cuts. It's going to be priced in first week of October, second week of October. Dual citizen. Oh my gosh. See, he thinks that's exactly what he wants people to think. He's one of the guys that wants you to think that. Anyways, yeah, it's gonna. We can see like 150 BTC by the beginning of November, but for the past like 7 or 8 months, the last week of every month, there's been a retracement in the market across the board. Just about across the board. Basically, the past 7 or 8 months. You
can't fight the algorithms. You can't fight them. They're going to win.
Right. And
they're working on what you're thinking anyway. They already know what you're doing. They're working on what you're thinking about now, bro.
Yeah. So like,
come on, man.
They think they're like, okay, these guys are thinking this is a good buying point. We're going to sell, and we're going to keep selling, and we're going to make them sell, and then we're going to buy it back up. They're trying to fake you out, right? It's a big fake out. Some people call it something, but I can't say. But it's a fake out that these high-end elites do in these charts.
I must be dumb because I keep buying.
Yeah, bro. It was a good buy. XRP is definitely a good buy, but I don't expect $15, $20 XRP this bull run. It's going to take a couple more years, in my opinion, but it can happen once it happens for sure. But $5 is not out of the question. I think we could see $5 XRP. I think we could see 150K BTC. I think we could see $375 Solana. And I'm not talking next year. I'm talking like December, January. We see a market top. That's just my whole thoughts of it. And the way they're going to play it is everything's going to be priced in before the news comes. It's a buy the rumor, sell the news market right now.
Top for Bitcoin, maybe.
150, I would say.
No, I mean that'll be the top for Bitcoin and the beginning for everything else.
December, January. I see what you're saying. Yeah, could be.
Beginning next year, yeah.
No, he's saying that you're absolutely wrong, and Bitcoin's top is going to be $5.
No. But at the same time, Bitcoin could run in October. It could run to 150K in October, and then the alt season could start from then on till January. Because things are moving so quick now. Things
the
are just
news is
so
moving
much
quick
faster.
too, man. Like
Yeah.
yeah. It's crazy how fast it's starting to play out.
Jose
Let's run this.
Lozano goes, everybody was hyper bullish, and now you talking $5. That's just J-Roy. That's not us, Jose. Go ahead.
I would love to see a $5 Bitcoin. I'd like to see Michael Saylor crying on TV. Berserker.
It can never go to
Blaming
that.
you personally.
Crypto. Let's run this back. Cryptotherapy 589 is at 108 subscribers.
Oh, thank you.
Go over there and hit the subscribe. And we got one more. Wherever it went, I lost it. Here we go.
And it's gone.
And it's gone. Yeah. And Fuma Boys is at 216.
Nice.
At Fuma
No,
Boys with the Z.
Putting the camera back on.
Yeah, come listen.
Otherwise, I'll get kicked to the corner.
Subscribe
Yeah, I play a lot of Bags
Some work.
music on there if y'all ever watch it.
right there.
Play a lot of Bags music.
Hey,
Sure,
I
it would be
got
nice
it.
to have the MP3s in the videos. That's a joke.
I got a question. I got a question for all you OGs to ponder on. It's something I've been thinking about for a few weeks now, and I tried this on a after show with Melissa, and I got crickets. Somebody is a two-part question. I don't want anybody to think I'm being negative Nancy and I'm being, a Debbie Downer. I'm not being negative. I want to just find the answer that's in my little pea brain, and I'm too new to this. So you old guys, maybe there's a protocol I don't know about or something like that y'all can tell me. But the first part of the question is, what is an XRP ETF?
Electronic transfer of funds.
What's it for?
You mean an ETF or an EFT?
ETF.
It's like gold. When they had an ETF for gold, people didn't have to actually buy the gold itself. They could just buy a share of the gold, as in an ounce of the gold digitally. So basically what I'm thinking the XRP ETF is, and what all these other crypto ETFs are, is you're buying something that is an electronic transfer of funds, I guess, but it's not exactly like you if you buy XRP through the ETF, you're not going to actually own the XRP. It's going to be through something else.
Right.
It's just exposure.
Exchange traded fund.
Right.
You'll get a dividend or something, right?
It's a
The same
formula
as
that they
silver.
can trade on the stock market like stocks.
The same as silver, right? Silver ETF,
Yes.
same thing. That's here's my question now. They have suppressed silver for 30 years like that. What's to
That's
keep
why they
them
don't have.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. No, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
What's to keep them from suppressing XRP by these ETFs?
XRP isn't mineable.
It's a limited supply.
Correct.
Very limited. Silver,
but-
you can mine that.
But you've got, but that's for the physical. That's what I'm saying. We have the physical. I know it's on digits, but we have the physical XRP. BlackRock is going to take $1 billion. They're going to buy $1 billion of them, and they're going to make $100 billion. And then they're going to sell them on the ETFs to my brother and my wife's brother. What's to keep them from suppressing the price of XRP like they have silver?
Well,
The thing with silver is they can also kind of hide how much there is because it's hard to verify what's in the vault. Blockchain will be different than in what silver's going through right now.
But
It's like diamonds with the beers.
I think
Beers
ETFs
$40
ETFs
an
are
ounce?
ETFs are a Trojan horse, Papa. ETFs are just to make the public, smooth the public, ease the public into the whole crypto world. That's going to happen.
Correct.
I don't think
But you're buying a piece
like
of
a money
paper, though,
market.
right?
Yeah,
Well,
I agree
hold on,
with you,
Papa.
and that is exactly what they're doing. Yes, but
Hey,
what I'm,
Papa, it'll be the
this is just
same
my
thing as
opinion.
De Beers is doing with the diamonds. How about that? The same thing De Beers is doing with the diamonds. Diamonds aren't worth anything, but they're extremely high in price because they're vaulting the hell out of them.
They're trying to get retail in. They want to get retail in. That's why they're designing ETFs. Retail doesn't want to hold keys. Retail doesn't want to take a lot of risk. They want to have secured money. It's secure. They don't have to have their worries of they're going to lose their keys and lose their money. It can be a package like the ETFs that just launch is a packet of XRP, Solana, Ethereum, and I think it's Doge even. Okay, it's just exposure. How do you get the boomer money? The real money is the boomer money. They want to onboard the boomers through their traditional finance accounts, through, like you were saying, Fidelity and all these companies where all the money's sitting at right now. That's the merge between traditional rails that they're running on for stocks and bonds and everything else.
Financial advisors.
Tokenize it and move it all to the blockchain, move all that liquidity to the blockchain. It makes perfect sense. But you got to do it
That
well.
was the first question my brother asked him when I talked to him about XRP. When are they going to have the ETFs? Because it's just like silver. He wouldn't own physical silver, but he would own the SLV because it's easy. It's a piece of paper. You can just move it. Well, that's just like with silver now. That's coming to an end. Finally, thank God, after 17 years of me.
Yeah.
Isn't it at an ATH right now? Like $40 an ounce?
44.40 today.
Nice.
And gold is at like 3,800 now.
Oh my goodness.
Gold's all-time high. Silver's not.
And check this out. Check this out. Every time gold, since BTC and crypto's been around, every time gold hits an all-time high, it's the beginning of BTC's run to a new all-time high.
Nice.
That's
that liquidity moving.
I had no idea.
I think we're in a different world now, though, boys and girls, because the every time silver goes up $1, every bank that has the paper loses billions and billions and billions.
Good.
They're all losing their shorts right now like crazy.
They've had way more paper than real silver, and they can get away with that because nobody can hold them accountable. They've been doing that for decades, and there probably is going to be manipulation with the XRP ETFs once the big stock people get it. What's like this last little spike down we had is like XRP's cruising along, then you got the little spike, and it's like, oh, liquidity hunt. They messed up all the shorts, they messed up all the longs, they snatched up XRP of leveraged people, and they're going to keep doing that as often as they can.
Well, see, the difference is now people are demanding their physical, whereas before it was 1%.
Correct. You know why they're doing that, right? Right now, governments are demanding their gold back. The South African government, the leader of the South African government went to wherever they do the gold exchange to actually manipulate the price of the gold. And they literally brought like 2 tons of the most purest 99.99% pure gold and showed them they have a new process and all your gold is 95% pure. This gold right here is way more valuable than any other gold. And we have evidence that the gold in your vaults right now is not real gold. It has tungsten in it. Tungsten. That set a chain reaction of all the central banks having to do a valuation to actually their gold. And even they did it in Fort Knox. Fort Knox found like 30% of the entire gold had tungsten in it. I do, but it's Britain or whatever, whoever does the gold standard pricing, 40% of their gold had tungsten in it. Even the Vatican, which has a lot of gold, had 20% of their gold that had tungsten in it.
They're stepping on the brick.
So They are, man. And now all of the major countries of the major countries that have been buying gold are only buying South African gold because it's 99% pure. That's why you're seeing them setting up their own internet, because they don't want no more fuckery from, you know, the world powers. They want to, you know, circumnavigate all the crap, and they're doing it. They're doing it. They have their
Whoever's
gold.
in charge of that better watch their neck. Gaddafi didn't end up too well doing that last time.
Yeah, but they got
Hillary got him. She was like,
agree,
"Take him out."
You got other countries like Russia, China, India, Pakistan, and there's a list of countries that are all joining this gold standard that they're starting to develop. They have been. They're trading in this gold right now. China is trading them in gold right now for oil. Three countries are actually doing it right now. They're all trying to circumnavigate the petrodollar, which is it's inevitable.
All the BRIC countries are. All the BRIC countries are. They're trading amongst themselves.
We messed it up, man. We abused it. We abused it bad.
Yeah. So the dam's about ready to break. I mean, you can't prop up the dam long enough. Now Japan, you know, if they raise the interest rate, it's done. I hope they do. I hope they break the system. I hope they break it right now and let this phoenix rise, man. It's just
we lower ours and they raise theirs. Game over.
Neil just raised his game. $5 Cash App. Appreciate you, Neil.
Neil.
Hit that donate button, everybody. Hit that donate button. Hit the like button too.
Is that his monitor?
So yeah, we were seeing a lot of things that just had happened in the last few months. You know, Brad over there settling things with the IMF and settling things with the Europeans. I think they've really had a little extra time, more than the United States did, to kind of figure their things out. But they got a lot of questionable countries that are actually going to come on board with their system. You know, you still got like Switzerland still never went off the gold standard. How in the hell are you going to have a one world system if you still have gold as the standard? You know, for at least a few countries. Saudi Arabia, they have a shit ton of gold. They really didn't go off the gold standard really either.
It won't be I think like Scotty's hitting on it. Like it would be the OWL. It'd be a one world ledger, right? They're going to show you all these options of money, but only right there, interledger, overledger is running the whole game. That's why Ripple owns the protocol.
Mm-hmm.
So they want you to think of one currency, but it's higher than that. If shit don't change, man, you know, I think it's gonna change
for real.
We got Crypto Nova on deck. Ooh, what's up, pimp?
What up? How's my sound? Is this working?
Yeah, you sound pretty good.
All right, cool. I'm midnight in the garage. To get my shit together. I was getting chirped a little bit in the chat. I can't see the chat anymore, but people were talking ETF and whatnot. Yes, this is something that I understand a little bit, but I'm going to pull a crypto Hulk here and say that I've smoked 10 joints and 20 baggies of Coke, and this isn't financial advice, and I'm a schizophrenic and an alcoholic, and you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Criminal.
So, yeah, I'm going to just kind of read off something. You take it as it is, but an exchange traded fund, ETF, is like a pre-made basket of investments you can buy and sell on the stock market, just like shares of Apple or Nike. It's easy. One share gives you a slice of the whole basket. I love that fucking word, basket. Could be stocks, bonds, or even gold, crypto. Without picking individual items yourself, low fees, trades all day, and it's regulated like your bank account. Step 2 of that is the crypto ETF. The crypto ETF does the same thing, but for cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum, instead of owning the actual digital coin, which means dealing with wallets, hacks, and tech headaches, you buy shares in the ETF. The fund managers handle the crypto storage securely. Spot crypto ETFs. These hold real Bitcoin or Ether approved by the US SEC in 24. Your shares value track the coin's price directly. like owning a tiny piece of gold in a gold ETF. Futures-based ones, these bet on crypto prices using contracts futures, not the actual asset. They're older but less pure. Think of it as crypto ETFs turn Wild West digital money into a tidy stock market ticket. No need for a crypto exchange app. Just use your regular brokerage like Fidelity or Robinhood.
Can you give them the
want me to keep going, or you want me to stop?
Hey, give them ETP. Hey, can you give them ETP?
Here, Nova. Here, just drop this. Drop this mic.
Exchange
Drop it
traded
again,
product.
like you
Can you
just
go
did.
through that
Drop
one?
the mic like you just did. Here. He dropped the mic. Sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
And again, I've smoked 10 joints and eaten fucking 10 brownies and a lot of mushrooms, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Well, okay, whoa, back up. So you smoked 10 joints before you smoked 10 joints. Are you going to smoke 10 more?
I'm good.
The only way.
He's right now. He's right now.
Did you need all that just to be brave enough to come on?
Alternative option, guys. Like, think of like your 401ks. Remember, I'm Canadian, right? So it's pensions and you like TFSAs, and like in normal standard investments that we do here, you can now have cryptocurrency as a piece of that. Here, you're limited to 10% of your overall holdings invested. So if I had 100,000 invested, 10,000 of that can be in a crypto ETF. I'll just leave that.
So they're not going to silver scam it, paper silver scam. That was just the last system, right?
Right. Well, blockchain is the fix, guys. Like on everything. That's why I keep chirping that in the chat, right? Like the blockchain tech is it's it. Like there's no, like it should fix everything. Like human trafficking, fucking like drug, like just everything is on check. It's a fair playing field for everyone. You think about the people around the world, like you're talking about, that don't have bank accounts and shit, don't even have cell phones. Like they need a chance, right? So yeah, they're gonna get taxed, but fuck, they can fix the roads and you know, maybe build and grow like the rest of the world and yada yada. So anyways, crypto is the hedge. Just hold on, accumulate if you can, and just get ready to fucking enjoy. If those that had the Trump pump, that's my last only experience really in crypto as far as gains. It didn't get real for me in crypto until the Bitcoin ETF, which I always say, because for me, compliance is everything. So those that are compliant have the leg up. They're the gangsters, the OGs, and anyways, I'll stop talking again.
No, but that was fire, bro. I love you. I'm probably wrong. We're probably wrong. We're probably, all our individual opinions, but that's what makes it entertaining, But we got some real world experience on this show. A lot of you guys specialize in a lot of stuff, and it's pretty fucking cool. You know what I mean? We got
eating ramen noodles.
We got a ramen noodle expert. We got finance guy, Crypto Nova. We got Marcus G. Marcus G will build you a fucking house. Like, we got Navigator. Navigator will feed the world with hydroponics. Like, we got XR Papa is our muscle.
Yep.
Buster's a smoke master. I'm the bullshitter. We'll get in every front door, bro, with candy canes. Let's go.
We're all winners, man. We're all winners, and everyone in the fucking chat too. Anyone that hasn't come on this shit yet, you should come on. There's nothing. You don't even have to show your face, say your thing, and get out if you want to or whatever, right? So I don't want to linger or whatnot, but great stuff. Another good show again tonight, boys. Fucking right on. And what a day. What a day. Like there was a lot. Like I was semi-pro, if not bonered, all day with all the shit that was going on in this world.
Bro,
it's
he
just
had
a matter of it going live, get the Genius Act, Crypto Boner. Get the Genius Act in order, and I get it. You know what I mean? So, guys, like this is gonna be wild.
Yeah, dude. The Ripple BlackRock announcement. Fucking Brad's done fucking married.
She's
Who knows
hot.
how long?
She's hot.
Bro, but he's
prenup.
married.
What do you think? Prenup. What's the deal with that? Like so much fun.
There ain't no prenup.
Oh, you better believe it.
She's got hundreds of millions.
He loves her, man. He
he
just loves her.
She's
in.
He loves
the L word, Buster. He loves her. He loves her.
Hey, Nova, come to the Philippines. you'll find something just like that here. Seriously.
There you go, Nova.
He loves
There-
her.
Nova's married 2 daughters of high teenage years, so I'm locked in for a little bit here for sure. But I got a cousin that's mom's Philippine, my aunt's Philippine. Best fucking meals I ever had. Pig on the table. Best food, man. Filipinos know how to cook. I'll
And
tell
he
you
just
that.
loves Canada anyway.
I do love Canada.
Darling
We'll
House-
get our shit
Darling
together,
House-
man. We just need to meet with you guys and figure out how the fuck we get square with each other, so no one's taking advantage of either of us, and we take advantage of what we both have and become a powerhouse and just fucking knock it out of the park. That's what's gonna happen.
Darling House has
All
that
day.
prenup on the Codius.
Yeah.
all written up.
Yeah.
But no,
Send-
but how long
send
is how long you think the honeymoon's going, bro? Like bro, we're almost there, dude.
I'm gonna try to look up a picture.
We're starting. We're
We can
starting,
see these
dude.
ETFs pop off, like, dude, before October, man. Like, there's no like a lot of floodgates open today, guys. Like,
It's
again,
written though, dude. The Bob talk about the Baba timeline. It's all a Masonic calendar, and they're just gonna go.
I think
like,
when Garlinghouse is brave enough to put on his smallish hat and dance around at his wedding, it's got to be really, really close.
Yes, you're so right.
bro.
Yeah.
And he's been
That's all I've
quiet.
ever
Was he
seen
wearing a
on wedding.
tiny hat? Was Brad wearing a tiny hat? Is that what you just said? What?
Yeah, with an XRP on it.
Moon
I was
time,
gonna
boys.
say
Moon time.
Are you kidding me? I didn't see that shit.
Go look it up.
That's
Digital Asset Investor showed it on his show today.
Is it because she is a tiny hat?
I bet you.
Why are you so surprised? What about
I'm
Mr.
not
Katz?
I'm not
What about
surprised.
David
I
Schwartz?
didn't know that.
Yeah.
David Schwartz? Anybody? David Schwartz?
See,
They all
Miles-
had to go to they all had to
Miles-
go to Antarctica to fulfill their
When Adam
ritual.
Sandler does his next song, he'll have plenty of new names.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
Shit.
So, J-Roy, you want to change your $5 end of year prediction? It's your last chance, bro.
You said tiny hat. You said tiny hat. I'm gonna go with
Smallish.
$100 now.
Smallish.
$100.
There we go.
$100 indeed.
If you said tiny hat, I'm going 100 now.
Let's go.
He's
That's a-
feeling the double digits in 25. Let's go.
Yeah, dude.
That's
You
a
got,
20X from what I
something's going
originally
down.
said.
Something's going down soon.
You got the
Tiny hat
main man
means
and the
20X
technical officer. Come on, man.
That's right, bro. You guys are our tech fucking ambassadors. You're the
Bro, it's
conciliaries.
crazy because even in this meme world, bro, the tiny hats rule it. It is wild.
Yep.
It is just
Tiny-
wild. And
Bro,
what we're
tiny
seeing
hats
now
have
is
always
a-
ran it, and they're always
a
gonna run
tiny. We're seeing a tiny hat fake out right now in the market.
Pumpkin
but
seeds.
They're gonna pump it
Pepitas.
back up.
Smart.
it.
Y'all-
Pepitas.
Yeah. Pumpkin seeds kill viruses, guys. If you come to Southeast Asia, you better be eating virus killing. You should be eating them anywhere, but yeah, learn about parasites, how to kill them, because it's a thing.
So crazy talking about parasites, and it's a thing 100%. In the Philippines, would I be safe to say that you could go to the corner store and get oh fuck, don't quote me on ivermectin. Don't tell me if that's the right thing or not, but get what you
Bendazole?
need. Huh? What is it?
Bendazole.
Yeah. Shit, sorry, that's the one. That you can get that at a corner store, can you not?
You can with a
Feed store.
prescription.
Get it online.
In
That-
the
you know,
States, it's all prescription for humans.
Okay, that
But at
that shit
vet
breaks down your
offices-
blood-brain barrier.
So in
So-
Canada, you can't get it, eh? Like my wife had
Yeah.
a thing, and that's a different story for another time. But anyways, she had to seek out that shit for something, and it was hard to get here. But
I'm go
we were
natural.
told that in the States you can get it, and around the world it's even easier. You can get it at like corner stores or whatnot. But
Yeah,
it's
you can
something
buy
that
it. You can buy it on Amazon here in the States. You can buy tubes of it,
Yeah.
of ivermectin, benzidol, all the benzidols. There's like 5 or 6 different benzidols. There's
Yeah.
benzidol, fembenzidol, all of it.
You
can
need
buy
five.
it on Amazon. We'll just buy it for you and mail it to you, bro. Fuck it.
There you go.
Well, fuck,
You
I'll just
need. You
stop
don't
and
just.
come
You
visit.
can't. You can't kill all the parasites with just benzazole. You got to have a combination of 5 ingredients to actually kill everything. And then remember, all mutations of viruses, they, you know, require more things to kill them. But I do the pumpkin seeds as a daily thing. And if you're not seeing things come out of you, then it's not working. I'll say it like that. It sounds disgusting, but if you don't see things dropping out of you, it's not working. Try something else. Try the 5. If ivermectin's working for you, or for bendazole, whatever, you're starting to see things come out of you, because everybody has them, then do the 2nd and the 3rd and the 4th, whatever it takes. I would just get all 5. There's a list. Broke kind of put it on last week's stream. Told you each one of the 5 of the protocol. You can look up Parasite Cleanse Protocol, and there's a couple YouTubers that have the 5 ingredients that I'm referring to. One's like a chlorine. Yeah, wormwood's one, correct. Yep, wormwood.
Lazy
I don't have the list in front of me, but yeah, there you go. Clove. Yep, clove is a good one.
Marcus, is that good shit? Is that good shit, or is it like Ponzi scheme shit?
Oregano oil.
Good.
No,
This is good shit. Good.
So are you
This is always the
Are you
challenge.
pooping
What's the real
worms and
shit? What
shit?
isn't?
Are you pooping worms
Yeah,
out
black
or what?
lung.
Acres.
Dude, it was gnarly.
Okay, all right.
I'm not gonna get into it.
I didn't want to either.
What's the
Perhaps on
protocol,
another-
though? What's the
perhaps
protocol?
on another show, bro.
Hey,
We'll
But
get
And
I
it.
all
haven't gotten
these.
sick or anything. Nothing. I'm like superhuman now.
That's
Oh,
beautiful.
get you some chlorine dioxide, and you'll get rid of
That's it.
everything.
That's the one. Well,
That's the one you
actually,
want.
actually, I heard that
deal?
doesn't get rid of everything
Yeah.
lately, Papa. There's a very good
All I know
doctor
is
talking.
you will stay healthy.
I
messed
agree
with that
with
a
you there.
long time ago. Yeah.
But you got to
I think
maintain
my
it. Don't you
first
got to
teeth
do?
up.
Don't you got to do it like every quarter or something like that? Maintain it throughout the year.
You mean a
Chlorine
cleanse
dioxide?
every quarter?
Later, Fuma.
See you, Puma.
Later, brother.
Later.
Bro,
You talking about the chlorine dioxide or the
Yeah.
Bro.
or the
bro, we're about to get
all
we're
of
about to
them.
get Bobby
Yeah.
on. This shit's gonna turn into 4 hours.
Oh,
yeah, you
shit.
This is gonna be nuts. Okay, so
you want to do
Sorry.
a cleanse every once in a while. There's different protocols for different things. You want to do it regular, but you'll do a cleanse at least once a year, where you take a quart of it and drink it over 8-hour period. That's when you will see things come out of your body.
Bati.
Yep.
Hella funny.
okay,
Celery
Marcus?
juice, right when you wake up too. A big glass of celery juice that pushes
Pure.
a lot of weird stuff out too.
Got to be pure celery juice, no pulp. It has to be 16 ounces, so it gets all the way up into your pineal gland and decalcifies your pineal gland. That's the most oxidized plant on the planet. That's why, like when you cut an apple, it turns brown. Same thing with celery; the tips turn brown. It's the most oxidized. You can't store it up in the refrigerator. It has to be 16 ounces of pure celery juice first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. You can drink water, teas, or whatever, but you cannot eat any food for the beginning of the morning until 30 minutes minimum after you drink that celery juice.
how do you make the juice
I had-
no pulp? How do you do the juice no pulp? Do you blend it?
You
and
just
filter
use a
it?
cold press juicer would be the best way. Sorry to interrupt you, Berserker. I didn't mean to cut you
You're
off.
good. You're good. You're good.
Cold
Go
press juicer, the easiest way to do it. It doesn't oxidize it because the spinning juicers, it heats up the celery and it makes it oxidize really fast. So you're losing like 40% of its actual power if you heat it. So you want to use a cold press because it's just crushing it. It's not actually heating it up. And it takes like 99% of the pulp out, especially if you get a decent one like an Omega or something like that. I had GERD. I had GERD really bad. I had to sleep in a medical bed upright every day of my life for 2 years. I couldn't get rid of it. I'd studied nutrition for 20 years back then. Thought I knew everything. Still couldn't get rid of it until I learned about oxidizing vegetables and celery and a few other protocols how to get rid of the problem, which was the Epstein-Barr, viruses, parasites, these things in our body that are hosts that are controlling everything in our body, absorption of nutrients, first and foremost, and then our overall health, how it eliminates cancer, period. You don't have viruses and tons of parasites in your body, you can't get cancer. Cancer is all related to really viruses. So, but anyway, 16 ounces first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Anybody that's struggling with ailments in their life, you do that for a month. You got to be consistent every freaking morning. It's going to suck. Been there, done that. Okay. That will help tremendously. You won't have GERD.
Got
If
all
you got
this
stomach issues, I will tell you exactly what it is. It's foreign assets getting our body. Your body is going to produce less hydrochloric acid. Celery has a ton of hydrochloric acid, and it has a ton of this mineral salt. And those two combinations right there will literally decalcify your pineal gland, which everybody needs to do, and kill the virus, the Epstein-Barr virus that's living and pooping toxic heavy metal waste in your brain. It'll kill it and remove it and get Epstein-Barr back to a dormant state, which is extremely hard to do. And there, just to let y'all know, there's 16 versions of Epstein-Barr. Epstein-Barr virus has always been in us since humans been around. 99% of the population have it. But that was Epstein-Barr 1. Each time the Industrial Revolution happened, it mutated more and more and more, 16 times now. We only know about 6 of them. Medical science only really knows and studies 6 of these viruses. And herpes is an Epstein-Barr. All the herpes is Epstein-Barr. So that's my little rant. I want to give you guys what I know.
Mountain Man, I'm headed there. I'm on 48 hours in the morning of my 72-hour fast.
Hey, Navi, nice. Navi, drop some sauce for all you herpes owners out there.
There's a lot of different herpes.
Get that celery juice for them herps.
Yeah.
Thank you from a nurse who's seen most of them. There's a lot of different herpes.
We were saying zerps. No, man, it was herpes.
The herpes.
Cancer is just a mutation from Epstein-Barr. It's just Epstein-Barr gets in the body and starts in the liver. It lives in the liver first and then spreads throughout the rest of the organs. Gets in the thyroid and really causes problems.
Most of your boys and stuff are a type of herpes.
If you got a rash or any kind of skin issues, that's a big warning sign that you're going downhill quick. That's a big sign. So
your body will tell you when things are wrong.
Your skin reflects your gut health. The more problems you got in your gut, the more problems you have with your skin.
Yep. What helps with the liver, Gabriel? Is that what you're saying here?
Lemon juice, cayenne pepper, and olive oil.
Cirrhosis of the liver. Well, the liver, can I answer that real quick? I mean to interrupt you, Bobby. Cirrhosis of the liver. Okay, the liver, most people don't know unless you do research, can restore itself. It regenerates every 3.5 years. So if you get on a protocol, you're not eating a ton of sugar, feeding other parasites in your body, and allowing viruses to thrive by eating like pumpkin seeds, papaya seeds, just a daily. I eat these first thing in the morning, and I eat them before I go to bed. Because I'm generally hungry a little bit before I go to bed, and that's what you want to do. You don't want to give them food before you go to bed. You want to give them something that they got to eat that kills their ass. That's why you do the celery in the morning, because that's what they're eating. They're eating nothing else. They're just eating the celery, so they die really quick. So that's how you fix your liver. You got to get rid of the Epstein-Barr virus first in order for the liver to function properly, because if the liver is overburdened with Epstein-Barr and starts metastasizing throughout your other organs and gets up to the pineal gland and starts calcifying, your liver's not working properly. So you can't really absorb nutrients, and the liver can't heal. But if you get on your protocol, wherever you're at, it could be 1.5 years later that your liver, half of it can restore itself. And then 3.5 years later than that, the other half will restore itself. So it's very commonly known, just most people don't do the research. So.
And it don't necessarily have to be parasites. Extra sugar in your gut will feed the bacteria that are harmful anyway. So extra fuel in your gut just draws. It's like if you cut a limb off of a tree and there's a little bit of rot, it draws insects. It draws, extra fuel draws something to it. If you have crumbs in your house, you draw bugs, you draw mice. If you have extra fuel in your gut that you're not burning up, or it's too much sugar, you're going to have, the biome will be off. You'll have more bad bacteria than good, And like any neighborhood, when you got more bad neighbors than good, the whole neighborhood goes bad, kind of. So yeah, extra sugar feeds a lot of things that you don't
get sugar out of your life. Period.
It's a big hook. It catches you. It's hard to get rid of, but it feeds a lot of things.
But not fruit. Fruit heals the liver. Your liver needs food first thing in the morning. The most easiest to convert to food for the liver is fructose. It doesn't have to break it down like sugar in your body or meat. It instantly converts 90% of that fructose to your liver because everything is broken down into sugar to make your natural sugar, only fruit, natural fruit, no dried fruit. Just it's got to be alive. Just remember, you want to eat alive things. Drinking water, you want to put lemon in it to activate it. It needs to be alive. Water's dead until you activate it. A little bit of Himalayan sea salt or lime or lemon. Lemon's actually the best. You want to activate that water.
I've probably said this before, but I'll give you a real quick tip. You can go down this rabbit hole if you want to. If you want to learn about sugar, look up a PET scan, a positron emission tomography, PET. It's a scan they do to look for cancer, and they inject a dye, and the dye is preferentially absorbed by cancer cells. So they give you the dye, it goes to the cancer cells, they light up. So then the question is, how do they get that dye to go to those cancer cells? Anybody want to guess?
Most cancer cells are parasites, right?
Well, yes, but how do they get that dye to go to those particular cells?
Sugar.
They hook that dye to a type of sugar molecule, and it's sucked up in those cancerous cells, and it lights them up on the scan. That's how that scan works.
I don't know who the fuck you think you are, Melby. He's like, calling Berserker out is hilarious. What the fuck are you talking? What are you calling
Try
out?
to get a wrench, dude. Don't let him manipulate you unless you want to
Melby
be.
is fucking
right.
psychotic, dude. Like, what are you talking about, Melby?
Apex, get your ass on here. It's been a while.
That's hilarious. You're hilarious. That's what that is. Yeah, I'm listening. This is interesting shit. Now the question is how long till payday so I can get a fucking cold pressed juicer and figure this shit out and prod Marcus and see whether or not those supplements are legit or not. You know what I mean?
They are.
I've seen some shit. I've read about binding for weeks, eating binders, zeolite, diatomaceous earth, all that shit for weeks before you even fuck with parasite cleanse. Like, so there's fucking rules to this, because if you just eat a bunch of fucking papaya seeds and shock your fucking parasites, and by the way, Navi, thanks for the heads up in New York. I remember that. So Navi, shout out to you, bro. And now it's finally starting to make sense. So at the end of the day, you got to do a lot of prep work and a lot of studying before you shock your parasites, because otherwise your fucking parasites will just go hide further into your brain. You see what I'm saying? So you want to do this right before you start eating a bunch of anti-parasitics.
You got to draw them in.
Stop eating fast food is the best way to kind of get on that path.
Okay.
No
And
fast
pork.
food. Yeah.
Pork is the worst meat. I love it. I still eat it. I'm not going to say I don't, but I mean, pork has got tons of parasites in there. Yeah, I do follow Anthony Williams. I learned that unlock from him, actually. XR Pisces. Yeah, just, knowledge, I've been on the knowledge train for my whole life since I was 21. I've just never tried to stop learning and share. Our biggest reward in life is sharing our skills with others. You really want to change the world. Start sharing your gifts with others and watch how explosive and how contagious it is. Do the 5-foot circle. I try to tell everybody every time I come on, man. Do the 5-foot circle. If they're 5 feet away from you, smile or wave hi. Somebody might have the worst day of their life, man. You smile or wave hi, man. It's good. Like, what the fuck's going on with this guy? If they're 1.5 feet away from you, have a conversation, small conversation. Maybe they're there to teach you something or really help you with something that you didn't know. give you an unlock. But most of the time you're there to unlock them, you know, because paying it forward is always going to multiply, not just for you or give back to you, but it's going to make an impact, man. We're here to make an impact. That's why we're a collective. I don't think we're all together here for no reason. God put us together. Berserker said it. It's true. You know, we're learning as we go. You know, life is a learning lesson. But if you're selfish and compartmentalized and it's just all about you, how are you going to make an impact on this world? And maybe you don't want to. Maybe you're just lazy and you don't really give a shit anymore. And I get it.
I just want to watch worms fall out of my butthole, and then I'll
It's
sun
disgusting. Yeah, but hey, that it's nice to see that because you know it's working.
But I'll sun it afterward. I'll clean it up, sun
There
it a
you
little
go.
bit,
Yeah.
sun it and run
Yeah,
it.
time out and
Special
take a
quality
video.
with the camera in it to get that angle.
Holy shit!
You'll smell them first.
Oh man. You
Yeah.
talking about food? Did I miss the crypto talk? Yes, you did. Again, Apex. Good job, boy.
Shit.
I think the unhealthy eaters would take the healthy eaters all day long. You suckers are going down. Melby, you're fine, bro. It's good. You're part of the club. It's good. I'm a fat fuck. I eat fast food. I'm stressed to the max. I need to do all these cleanses, of course. You know, but it's a start. It's a start. It took me 2 fucking years to realize after Navi told me I fucking got parasites. Navi told me in New York, bro.
Yeah.
You got parasites, motherfucker. And I was like, oh, okay.
What
Fuck
was
you.
the?
And now 2 years later, I'm finally like, oh shit. It's probably
Indeed is a
all
parasite, man. A fungus is a parasite. You got a fungus on your toenail, you got a parasite.
Yeah.
You got a wart on your body, you got a parasite. There's all kinds of.
Well,
there's-
wart's a virus. The wart's a
but
virus.
it's sucking off your body. It's using your body to produce itself.
Apex said,
We
F
all-
me,
we all
I'm
got
always
'em.
the problem.
We all got them.
Oh, that's funny, dude.
I've bought
Y'all
the
ready to
foot
wrap
thing.
it up? 2 hours,
Yeah.
30 minutes.
We could wrap it, yeah. But we should
Yeah.
have a parasite talk one day and figure out what you guys are doing, because I don't want to do this wrong and fuck it up, and I don't want to buy the wrong shit that won't work. I want to buy the right shit that's gonna fucking work. But I also got to stop all the bad habits. Got to stop eating the baby meat at fucking McDonald's. I got to stop
Yeah.
eating. I got to quit all that shit. And problem is I'm
Yeah.
not. I got to
It
figure my
tastes so
shit out.
good.
It tastes so good, bro. But it's so easy. That's the problem. It's convenience. It's about. I fucking hate grocery shopping.
I've been
bro.
doing those watermelon
Yeah.
smoothies, man. I'll just
Oh, those are bomb. Yeah.
with honey and a lime.
Bro. I did make a jar of some honey and some garlic. So I got garlic and honey fermenting. I've been doing that. But
Zerker, you got to take the narrow road, bro. Don't take the broad way. Don't
Bro,
take the wide road.
Watermelon seeds are hella good for you too,
I'm
right?
getting there,
Yeah.
bro. It takes
Yeah.
me a while. I'm getting
Yeah,
there.
they
But
are.
I will figure shit out. I want to be superhuman. I don't necessarily think I could build a house, though. I'm too fat and old. But I could do
You
something.
could help.
I could help.
You could help. Yeah.
I'll hold
Yeah.
the nails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
You
not
can
trying
do
to live.
anything you
for-
put your mind to,
Whatever, man.
Berserker.
Thank you, sir.
I'm eating healthy, not to live forever, but to live a good quality life while I'm here. You know,
Bingo.
I don't want my brain getting cloudy. I don't want my energy level to be down. I don't want my dick to fall down. You know what I'm saying? Like for the most
Ooh-wee.
people, if you keep your health, you don't have to be taking those little pills, and you don't have to be low energy. I can't get off the damn couch today. You know.
How do you want to
I
live
don't
your
want any of
last
that.
10 years? That's the question. How do you want to live your last 10 years?
To the fullest and doing what I'm called to do. That's how I want to live my last 10 years. You know,
Comfortably.
not
Yeah.
being naive and realizing that it's not all about me. You know,
So maybe we
So-
drink some celery juice just to celebrate, and we do that every day in the morning. Cold.
yeah, you got to do it every day. for about a
Dirty.
month. It ain't no, I drink it one day and I don't drink it the next day. It literally, you got to drink that juice every single day, first thing in the morning, fresh, for a minimum of a month. 3 months if you got some serious ailments like
You're
an
taking a
autoimmune
whole-
disorder.
You're taking a whole bushel of celery like at the grocery store, and you're cold pressing.
Yeah, the hearts. The hearts is a bunch and a half of celery. So a bunch and a half of celery or 2 celeries will make 16 ounces of juice, as long as it's watery, celery, preferably organic, because you don't have all the pesticides you're going to put back into your juice that you're drinking. So, and wash it off with clean water. Don't use tap water. Just minimize what you're putting in your body. Do that celery, like I said, first thing in the morning. If you do not have a cold press juicer and you just got one of them old spinning ones, use it. But get a cheesecloth. Get a piece of cheesecloth. Look it up, cheesecloth, and strain it through that before you drink it. Because
why can't you just drink the pulp? Isn't the pulp good for your roughage and shit, or no?
No. You asked me the question, I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
It can have pulp because the pulp is going to be feeding other things in your body. It needs to be straight liquid. Also, it needs to be straight liquid to get all the way through your lymphatics, all the way up into the pineal gland. It takes a minimum of 16 ounces to get up here and start killing that virus and decalcifying it. Those mineral salts will literally break that calcification down rapidly, very quickly. That's why I said you got to do it for at least a minimum of a month. Otherwise, the Epstein-Barr is still living in your brain, pooping out toxic heavy metal.
So what
That's
if you
why
eat,
people have the skin rashes?
What if you eat McDonald's randomly and still do the cleanse in the morning? Like, does that help or no?
I mean,
you have to cleanse more often.
You'd have to, yeah. You'd probably have to.
What does your daily diet look like for a cheap man? How can you do it on the cheap? You eat like a banana.
I'm living in the cheap right here. Yep.
Right. What's your diet look like?
Fruit,
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Pumpkin seeds.
I'd fast
fresh fruit in the morning. I don't fast. I'm too damn skinny. I can't. I've tried. I pass right out. Been there, done that. So for me, maybe I get rid of more worms. Who knows? Fresh fruit in the morning, pumpkin seeds, because I'm giving the viruses some
fresh
food,
fruit. Exactly.
I want to give them.
What are we talking? Apples and bananas.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter
because you ain't got availability to any decent.
It's a live piece of fruit, an apple, a pear, a banana, a pineapple, whatever you can get.
Okay.
Watermelon. Buster was saying it. I eat a watermelon I usually buy a whole watermelon. Got in the refrigerator, just bought it this morning. I'll eat off of that for a day and a half to 2 days with my girlfriend, and I'll buy another one. I eat watermelon in the morning, pumpkin seeds, and then I'll have breakfast. I'll have maybe 3-4 eggs, which I've never seen a lot of eggs, but I mean, they're cheap here. It's a good protein. It does feed viruses. So
6 eggs.
Okay. Finish it. What are we doing? Okay, that's breakfast, lunch right there, right?
Yeah, granola. You need some heavy whole grains, right? So granola.
Okay.
So I try to mix it up.
What about dinner? What are you doing?
Okay, so good question. So, I try to have some kind of really good starch that's not rice. Potatoes. I eat a lot of potatoes, sweet potatoes. There you got golden potatoes, sweet potatoes. You got all kinds of yams. You got all kinds of roots. You got, what's the other one? Plantains. Don't have a lot of plantains here, but plantains are an excellent, but it's in the banana family. But you can slice those up and bake them. Man, they taste delicious with your meat. I eat a little bit of smaller amount of meat. I'll eat about 6 ounces of steak, 8 ounces of steak if I'm gonna eat a steak, maybe twice a week. I do eat pork. I don't eat a lot of pork. Chicken. I'm eating a good amount of diversification in my food. I will say I'm not like super strict because I need to gain weight, and maintain weight. But for those that are having problem gaining weight or losing weight, it's the microbiome. So get that in check. Stop eating sugar for 2 weeks. You stop eating sugar for 2 weeks, your freaking gut is gonna love you. You'll be able to absorb way more nutrients. Even if you're taking health products.
What about gluten? What about wheat? What about bread? What about shit like that? Do you guys touch it or no?
I don't eat a lot of wheat.
Less.
Don't forget about the oils. Don't forget about the oils.
Phosphates.
Oils, no.
So the oils, good thing. Yeah,
that's huge, guys. That's why we're all fucking bloated, right? So it's avocado oil and it's ghee. If you want to get real, if you want to get serious,
real olive oil.
And I've fallen off the wagon. I've been on the wagon. I've fallen off the wagon. It's fucking hard. It's expensive. Everything you're saying is fucking bang on, but it's difficult. I came across an app, and this isn't a plug or anything. It's an American dude. It's Bobby approved. You may have heard him, you may not. He has literally gone through Costco's and all the stores and everything, done an app that's free. I think you do have to put in an email or some shit. But anyways, this app, you go in the store, it's going to drive you fucking nuts because 5% of the grocery store is going to be what you can buy. But you'll go into the healthy food section, you start zapping shit, and it'll either give you a yay or a nay. And if you try and stick to the yay, it fucking works. I've done it. I've fallen off the wagon. The wife is on the wagon right now. She used to criticize me. It's all bullshit. It's scams and, you know, whatever, right? Anyways, I did it. It worked. Check it out. Bobby approved. And it's cool. But it'll tell you what you can buy and what you can't, and it'll blow your mind. Is what.
Okay, Marcus, run your diet, bro. One day. Go ahead.
So I fast most of the day, and I only have one meal pretty much every day. I have like juice in the morning, like we were talking. I have some coffee later after that, and I do like Shilajit. I do a bunch of like stuff I don't have to eat, like supplements in the morning. So then after work, I'm starving, so I'll go like six Sunnyside eggs, you know, a can of beans, some whole wheat toast, some vegetables. Just pretty much, it's a lot of spicy stuff on there. That's my routine. Yeah, lately, not a lot of meat. Not a lot of meat.
Okay. Papa, you want to enlighten us on your diet or no?
Eat anything that don't eat me. No, I'm just kidding.
You're a Montana boy. Come on.
Beef. We eat beef. No, I eat a lot of chicken. I eat a lot of chicken, a lot of canned chicken that I can. I start off with coffee, same thing, coffee, and then I have my breakfast. I don't eat a lot. I usually skip lunch. I work right through lunch. And then supper, it depends. I'm not real strict on my diet. I'm real strict on taking the things that I know work, like the chlorine dioxide, that kind of thing. If you do that, you negate a lot of the stuff that you're getting. I don't have a eating or a weight problem. I mean, everybody's got one, but there's like right now, if you fast once in a while, I'm on 48 hours of 72 hours. You think you can't do it, you can do it. And some people don't need to do it, but everybody does need to do it.
Okay.
Fasting is built into the medical care system at the ground level, because that's the very first thing they do when you go into the emergency room is they fast you. You don't think about it, but it's the very first thing the medical care system does, because it's the one thing they can do for free that rules out all the crap. You know, they don't have to worry about what food you're allergic to or what medicine you take. They just stop. And 6 or 8 hours later, most of the time, you're going to feel better.
Wow. So what is it? Bobby knows Nova? Bobby what?
Bobby approved. Bobby
approved. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the name of the app, Bobby Approved?
Yep.
On the App Store.
All right. So celery juice, watermelons, live fruit in the morning.
No wheat, Berserker.
No wheat.
You probably got a gluten. Yeah, you can't buy hardly any wheat in America that's not glyphosated.
Well,
or granola. There's only one granola that I know you can buy in America. Can't remember the name of it. It says on the package, literally says on the package, glyphosate free. That non-GMO bullshit, certified, all that. They fucking still spray glyphosates on after it's been certified.
Roundup.
So,
big companies are just going to hide it.
Well, Bobby pays attention to that shit. That's what I'm saying. That Bobby approved green thumb with a B in the middle. It's right up your alley, Navi. Like literally, he fucking did it for everyone. It's just it's
amaranth.
Pumpkin seeds are good.
There's a grain called amaranth. You need to look that up. That's one of the most nutritious grains that they try to take away.
It's God's grain. It's God's grain before we adulterated it.
What kind of pumpkin seeds am I getting, Marcus? What kind? Where do you get them?
The ones I'm eating right now are organic sprouted pumpkin seeds. But
where'd you get them? How do you get them?
At a health food store. I got a nice one in town. So
okay,
they're everywhere.
Okay, so I could just go into any grocery store and get a bag of those, or do I have to go to the organic?
$20. So
yeah, that's trip. Yeah.
It must be
Damn.
doing something.
20.
Yeah.
I gotta show you the size of bag I got for $20. Holy
Bro,
shit.
Philippines
imagine
is
it's giant,
bountiful.
yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
your fruit is probably insane there. And
The mangoes are off the chain, bro. All the
dude,
fruit is
that's
off the chain here.
crazy. We
The
got
women are off the
garbage.
chain.
We have
Everything's off the chain.
garbage that's ethanolized to ripen it from fucking Chile. And we live in Cali. We live in the fucking fruit bath, the salad bowl.
Hit up
Cali,
your farmer's market.
bro. The farmers markets are garbage, bro. They're hella
Are they?
inflated. Yeah, they're garbage here. Everything's become so hipsterized and commercialized. Like, yeah, you can find some good shit. Don't get me wrong, but that's the problem. I don't want to fucking walk around spending $150 on 5 pounds of tomatoes and a fucking bag of pumpkin seeds. Like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to make it sustainable. I want to be able to go to Walmart and know what the fuck I'm getting and not poisoning myself, if it's even possible at Walmart. You see what I'm saying? Maybe Bobby knows.
It is possible. It is possible. You'll find
Maybe
your
Bobby knows.
You'll find your chip. You'll find your gummy worm. You'll still find your chocolate. Like, there literally is on this app that I'm talking about. There's those things approved in what I like to call those food groups that we all still like to participate in. You can find some shit in those lanes.
Question is, has Bobby pooped worms? That's
I bet you he has. Okay. I would bet that he has.
Okay.
He also looks like he lifts a little bit. So I would say we add about 10 to 50 push-ups every morning after we drink our celery juice for our herpes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Epstein Barr, pineal lens. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
And go out and cut a cord of wood, and that'll help you keep physical. Yeah, that'll help you right out.
I could do that here. I got trees and shit. I could do that. Cool.
The one thing everybody's leaving out is water. Drink your water and
you said
water,
add lemon,
not your
right,
tap water.
Nabby? Liven it up. Add some lemon. Okay.
Correct.
Is that a true statement across the board?
Yeah, because lemon will. Here's what lemon does. It's 3% on the acidic scale, but when it goes into your body, it changes your pH to 7.25 naturally. That's why you want to drink lemon in your water, because you need 7.25 naturally to be balanced. Don't drink high alkaline water. It's all bullshit. Your body needs to be 7.25. If it's below that or above that, then you start getting into issues. What is that you're showing us, Marcus?
7.3 pH for this water.
There you go. There you go. But don't buy the 9 and 10% pH water. You're really destroying your liver.
What if I buy like a gallon, a fucking dollar gallon at the Dollar Tree store, like Crystal Geyser?
You're getting fluoride.
Yep. Okay. Get you a reverse osmosis water filter for $150 at Home Depot and put that shit on your faucet.
Yeah,
really.
That's the only thing that the nuclear. Yeah.
What about well water? What about well but unfiltered?
You can get it set up at Costco too.
Well water's a lot more expensive to filter.
The blue light and the reverse osmosis beside the sink. So whenever we're drinking, it's the reverse osmosis beside the sink. Otherwise, if we're boiling, then we'll go out of the tap, brush our teeth.
What can I do with well water that's not filtered? What can I do?
Spin down first. You want to spin down first, take heavy particles out. Then you want multiple sediment filters, like 3 in a row, to get everything else out. And then you want micron filters, and that will. I mean, your water's pretty good if it's not really heavy smell, sulfur, whatever. If it's heavy smell, sulfur, or bad smell, then you want to aerate it and get the smell out before you run it through the filters. That's why in Florida, a lot of the waters have these giant freaking tanks, these big aeration tanks, before it goes into the filter. Oh, he's showing us here. There you go. Is that your little setup there?
Or build your own. That's a 3-foot water filter.
You can get a bio sand filter.
The top is lava rock. The top third is lava rock, and then the second third is sand. And the bottom half is activated charcoal.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. Bio sand filter. Yeah.
How am I doing this with just a quick one it and gun it, run it, screw it in, turn it on? How am I doing this? Home Depot.
Get your
reverse
Home
osmosis?
Depot. Get you a spin down filter first. that goes in the front. That way, when all the sediment goes through, it builds up in there. You can just open it up every like 3-4 days and get a bunch of gunk out of there. And then 2 sediment filters minimum, and then micron filtration filters after that, and then a storage tank for your water if you don't have a lot of pressure going into the house.
Okay, that's a
And you
lot of
can-
work. I'm talking about buying something for
called my
$300,
How much money
plugging
you
it
wanna
into
go?
my fucking sink, and running it and drinking it. That's what I'm
You
talking
can
about.
buy a can-
Call a plumber.
buy a
Okay, I
can-
got it. I got it.
Say it again.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, plumber's going to be expensive. You ain't going to do it for $150 berserker, not with well water. Unless your well water's pretty deep well, like 500-foot artesian well, and the water doesn't smell, that you can test it. Take the water that you got, go to Home Depot, and let them send the sample off for free. Look at Home Depot. We'll test your water for free. Send it off for free and find out if you got cryptosporidium in there, because that shit'll kill you. Don't do a bio sand filter unless you know what the hell you're doing, because you can die from cryptosporidium and other waterborne flukes, the little flukes that get in the water. I can't remember the hell their name of it is, but you really got to be careful with well water. At least tap water's basically killed most of the shit in there, but the only problem with tap water is that all the pharmaceuticals are taken in, fluoride, chlorine, everything is pissed out in the water. But the cheap way to do it, like I said, sediment filters, micron filtration. You want to do like a 15 micron because you got well water, then a 10, and then a 2, and you're good. You can, that's a whole house filter. It's not just doing your drinking water, it's doing the whole house. So when you shower in the water, you don't have shit on there either, but you're better off showering with well water anyway, because you probably don't have a lot of stuff in there except for contamination. People's motor oil in the fucking 3 yards down the street from you got in your 500-foot artesian well. So you got to filter that shit. So
Okay,
that's
so
the simplest way. You $350 bucks.
What about bottled water? Okay, scratch all that fucking construction at home. What about bottled
That's
water?
what-
Any of it that you could buy commercially that is semi.
If you went to like a water store, a direct water store that sells it and get a glass jug, I used to fill it like we'd buy the actual glass jug and you go in and fill it yourself and then cap it. That was one option there.
You can buy reverse osmosis water at a lot of places. I'm sorry to cut somebody off who just said that.
Okay.
Just go look for a station in your area that has reverse osmosis water and tote 5-gallon jugs back
glass
to the house, and you're good.
Well, okay, I don't give a
Nobody's
shit that
got
much
glass
about
anymore.
Yeah, I don't give a shit
Yeah.
about not rocking a plastic because they're like BPA free and shit. The 5-gallon jugs. So if I rock a
I
5-gallon
do it.
jug, I go get it filled at RA, reverse osmosis or RO system, or I go to an RO store, get them filled.
keep it out of the
That'll
sun.
get me by until we figure it out.
Do not leave it in the sun anywhere the sun is. Keep it
Don't
in a
let it
cool,
touch the sun.
cool,
Heard.
dark place. Yeah.
Heard. Okay.
See,
Jack, do that.
Berserker, that's what I'm concentrating on. That is just my drinking and cooking water only. I don't worry about the bathing water. I got spring water, which is just about pure anyway. I
Ooh,
mean,
nice.
I'm just getting I'm concentrating just on the drinking and cooking water, which you don't use much really during the day.
Right. Right.
Well, if you got to know what your environment is. Like I said, you can have the best spring water, but if you're getting contamination into your artesian well from half a mile away and not realizing that somebody's been dumping, been having a little paint shop with fucking paint they're painting every day and dumping it on the ground, that shit's going to leak and leach into the aquifer where you're at and get into your artesian well. So that's why you want to have your water tested. Don't do no dumb shit and spend a bunch of money on, treating your water when the whole freaking artesian well is contaminated. Make sure it isn't first. And there's ways to mitigate that. You can, like I said, you could set up an RO system on that well. You just got to have sediment filters to keep the RO membrane from getting clogged up. You could buy 2 sediment filters and then have an RO on the end of your faucet where you're just doing drinking water for $150, pressurized tank. That's a cheap solution.
You guys are fucking gentlemen and scholars. I appreciate all your knowledge, all of you guys. Really appreciate it. We need to stop this because I got to go to sleep.
Yep. I got to go too.
Are you guys good with that? You good?
Hi.
We're good.
Beautiful. We love you. Everybody watching, thanks for hanging in there. We went a little health nut at the end, but we need to do that because we will die if we don't. So We'll talk to you later. I hope you have a good night. Anybody else got any burning desires right now? Want to say some shit? Go ahead.
What good is the money, the wealth, if you're not healthy to enjoy it?
Miles?
You can sell your health, but you cannot buy it back.
That's a beautiful thing.
He who stands for nothing falls for anything.
Nova, you want
I'm
to top
going to
that?
get me some motherfucking celery.
There you go.
We love you.
Hey, Nova, real quick.
Yeah.
Are you practicing?
I'm practicing. Yeah, I'm chucking at the stumps.
All right.
Hey,
I'll get him if he comes in, if you know what I'm saying.
practice
There you
your
go.
5-foot circle. Practice your 5-foot circle. Make a difference. You want to make a difference in the world, make a difference. Don't take all the time. Give back. Share your skills and gifts. That's it.
Beautiful. We'll catch you on the flip.
Love you
We'll see you
guys.
on Sunday. Love you.
What truly matters is not which party controls our government, but whether our government is controlled by the people. For too long, a small group in our nation's capital has reaped the rewards of government while the people have borne the cost. The establishment protected itself, but not the citizens of our country. That all changes starting right here and right now.
Got one